let's jump back in. What the hell was I doing? Thankfully, there is a to-do list. Thanks, game. That's very descriptive. Okay, so I need to find... Still need to find more radios. 2 more radios. And paint 3 dirty fences. I painted 2 so far. Knickknacks. Okay, I think I already got all the buffs I can from my collectibles. Anything I need to craft? I have never actually crafted anything. Ah, we'll be fine. We're not gonna need them. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait, we got a signal from a sickle. You know, farming tool thing. It's over in a great county somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there. There's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map. You got Great County placemat map. In lieu of a map, Jessica has given you a placemat from a restaurant in Great County. Location unlocked. Jasper's Feed and Tack. This is a diner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed that you found a way to give me an actual map while also still giving me a thing that isn't a map. Last time she gave us a sponge. Yeah, what's up, Charles? Nothing. How's my armor? Pretty terrible. Fabian and Jeffers clink glasses in celebration of their respective rescues from their Gatorman layers. Our friend! Our friend! Come on, let us buy you a drink. I drink for free here. Not this, you don't. They slide out a large crate from under the table and deposit it at your feet. You got crate of milk. This milk isn't pasteurized, but the bottles are, if that helps. Oh, huh. Can't get my mind off of milk lately. Maybe the bartender can use this. Want to tell you, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Fabian and I the opportunity to meet. Yeah, look at us, an artist and a writer. We already have plans to collaborate. Oh, on what? A blimp! Yes, we decided to build a blimp together. Why? Ah, the artist, my friend. He doesn't ask why. He asks, why not? Why not? Exactly. That's what we said too. Now, if you'll excuse us, we got much to do. Never met a blimp that built itself. Another round of fancy data and more blueprint paper. Good luck with that. Found this crate of milk. Milk, huh? That's good. What's good for the calf is good for the cocktail. What does milk do? Let's see, what do I need? I have enough mysticality. I might need more muscle and moxie. Yeah, give me a whiskey. Mixed with milk. That's a terrible idea. Garnish it with an olive. Huh, more gauze pads. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Don T with a phone number. Call them all back. Hey, this is Benny One Dunk speaking. What happened to Don Toblerone? Sore throat. You slime. That's me. Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in your nightstand. There's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, and some evidence we need doctored. Once you have done with all that, dump them in the sewer grate outside the antique store, and the boys will handle it from there. Got it. Nice talking to you, Benny. I mean that. Sure thing. Benny one time there's a bunch of stuff for you in here. Open the drawer and see. Wow, he wasn't kidding. Uncooked mob books. Unforged mob documents. Undoctored mob evidence. No, I can't read them. Throw out your trash. What trash should I throw out? Okay, what did I need to do again? Cook, forge, and doctor. Well, I can cook something, I guess. Cook the mob's books. You baked the books at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. These books have been cooked, and if anybody finds out it was you who did it, so is your goose. That's probably what they meant. How do I forge something, though? Walk somewhere else. Oh, boardwalk. Maybe that has fence. Game of skills. Hey, it's a riding start. You have passed the halfway mark to glory. Ready for challenge number 4? What is it? And you use these 3 baseballs to knock over that row of 4 wooden ducks. Punch a hole through a sheet of 3 by 3/4 inch plywood with your bare fist and translate a randomly selected page of Brothers Karamazov from the original Russian. Okay, I have enough stats for that, I guess. You carefully weigh your baseballs in one hand while stretching the knuckles with the other and scanning a page of the dense Cyrillic letters. Then you take a deep breath and make a fist. My heart disagrees, but whatever, I'll drink with you. Quack, 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 ricochet. Take a deep breath. I have no idea how to pronounce this. I want to brawl. Punch, quack. Bravo! Not the usual way the last bit is translated, but I'll take it. I'll give you this in return. You got wind up monkey. Dang it, this is your least favorite kind of monkey. Wind it up to inflict bleeding damage. What's the next challenge? Hey, Pancake. I need 11 in all stats for the next one. Do I have enough stats? I do not have enough stats. Ooh. Hey there, can you, give this stuff to medical attention? Certainly. Just be 300 meat, cash in advance. Geez, the healthcare system in this country is truly broken. Pay the exorbitant fee. You spend 300 meat. She removes a few staples from the bundle of papers and adds a few different staples in different places. There you are. Good as new. You got doctored mob evidence. Thanks to you, this evidence is gonna pull through. Wonderful. I can keep fishing. Ooh, cryptic message. Ooh, sailor's hat. Mildewy sailor's hat. +4 to melee weapon attacks. Cryptic message in a bottle. Uncork. As you uncork the bottle, hoping perhaps for an intriguing romantic message from a shipwreck survivor. But it turns out to be some puzzled nerd nonsense. Ah. Maybe it'll come in handy later. I wonder if I can find a... What am I looking for? Fence! I wonder if I can find a fence here. Ooh! Oh yeah, I forgot I can get cat boons. Oh wait! Aha, the final picket fence. You need to paint to end Will Hunter's curse. Paint it! Swell work. Real swell work. That's once, twice, 3 times a picket fence painted to turn a tree boy back into a real one. Will should be pleased. Let's go visit him. The big moist. There we go, Will's treehouse. You always hope that one day you look into the trunk of this tree and Will Hunter wouldn't be there. Huh. Well, now that's funny. Earlier there wasn't an old bushy bearded man in the treehouse, and now there is. Not haha funny, but aha? Harp? Why, pal, it's me! It's Will Hunter! It worked! You lifted the curse with nothing more than some paint and a brush. Why are you old? Old? Will Hunter old? Oh, I'll tell you what, pal, you're only as old as you feel. How old do you feel? Early 70s. Will pats his gaunt stomach. Suppose I had packed on the years, kept on growing up while I was in that tree. Some ways I was probably better off staying in a tree because I would have lived just about forever. But nah, I gotta be human. How else would I do my mischief? What mischief? Various mischiefs. Can you give me an example? May have skipped out on Sunday school once or twice. Anything else? Stole a horse station. Never heard of a horse station, because there ain't there no more. You alright? Alright! Look at me! I can waggle my toes and waggle my nose! I got bones in my hips and blood in my lips! I'm a boy again! I got the whole flesh back, pal! Ain't never been better! That's great, Will. Only thing is, I still got tree sap coming out when I sneeze, but that's a different curse. Can I help with that one? Nah, the thing is, that curse can only be lifted with the power of imagination, which, as an adult, you've lost. What do you do now? It's been a while, but I seem to remember that on the date I was supposed to whitewash that fence and instead went out trout fishing. I was also due down to the courthouse to help a man wrongly accused of murder. How long ago was this? July. What year? Well, I say 1876. It's 1928. Yikes. Reckon I should have stopped for breakfast then. Let's hope no trout distractor on the way. Why, you heard about some? Well, I better be off. Hold on now, you got me out of that tree, pal, and Will Hunter won't let that go unrewarded. I suppose I can accept. Suppose you can. I want you to have this. It's my greatest treasure. Shiniest thing Will Hunter got. A sure enough crystal. You got not so shiny marble. Why, with this big old marble, you'd be the envy of every 19th century boy. Although, even an undiscerning boy would probably hold out for something a little more shinier than this. Thanks again for painting the fences. Or they said this was a crystal. That's what Will Hunter calls marbles. That one's a real good specimen. You can play with it, keep it in your pocket, or put it in your mouth to talk worse. Just sell it. Well, I guess nothing else to do here, probably. I can go back to Ocean City and go check that date. July of 1876. Here it is. Aha! You find something interesting. The month's paper tell the McElhatton murder trial, which ended in a mistrial when the star witness was metamorphosed into a tree. The third such incident that year. Mr. McElhatton praised the outcome as a victory for the rule of law and forestation. Everything ended better than expected. Alright, nothing else. I gotta forge documents. Where can I forge a document? Chop shop? Aha, an anvil. An old school blacksmith's anvil. This must be where they work on their really vintage cars. And mob documents? You grab a nearby hammer and pound on the documents for a while. You got forged mob documents. The paper is smooth and strong and holds its edge. The facts printed on it are cold and hard. Right, and I have to toss them to the sewer grate? This is a great old Penny One-Tongue set. Drop the books, documents, and the evidence into. You drop everything to the grate and feel great doing it. Yes, I'm getting out of the road. Call the mob back. Hey, Benny here. Hey, Benny, it's 9. Hey, nice work. Stuff looks great. The pickup boys left your payment behind. In the sewer? Yep. Ah, gee, the thesaurus just walked in. Gotta make myself scarce. Got stuff to do today. Swell. You reach down to the sewer and grab what you hope is your payment. You gain 500 meat. I spent 300 meat and got 500. I wonder if there's a way to get it for free. How's Hobo Camp doing? I haven't checked them in a while. I could have talked to the hobo doctor, couldn't I? Oh well. Actually, I also need to check one more thing, see if my companions have any quests for me, aside from Simone. Chapter 5, Heartland of Darkness. What's Burger Barn? Check out our 0 Gray County locations. Proud to serve Red Cola. What do you mean I have another message? Fine, I'll check my messages. Call Dante again. Telephonic greetings. Don Toblerone is a personage speaking 18 to you currently. Hi Don, how's the throat? Much improved aid. And furthermore, I appreciate the convalescatory inquiry slime. Hear the sound of a cough drop being unwrapped. Perchance, are you familiar with the stead of the home formerly populated by a set of relations known as Papasachu? Nope. Helco oil conglomeration acquired and then abandoned, I said. Abandoned, presumably, because the drilling crew ascertained the presence of subterranean technology inhabited by vampires. To their detrimentification, either fatally or worse. Hear another cough drop being unwrapped. Oh, there's some caves. Oh, I see. It's a mine that's full of vampires, and you guys want them cleared out so you can work it. We have yet to determine whether the mine will be valuable as mine qua mine, but regardless of the purpose we ultimately put it to, we require the vampires to be evicted from the premises. He gives you directions to the site. Okay, I'm on it. Ah, there we go. Molly has something. Jeez, I ain't about this neck of... Been out to this neck of in the month of Sundays. Farm country's in the big destination hotspot for you. Shocking. Believe you me, sugar, I gotta get out of here as soon as the gettings was good. Wait, are you from Great County? Yeah, and you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need to advertise that my buttons came from a long line of Rubens and hayseeds. When I was down this back road, I'm gonna have a go look-see. Maybe my childhood pig stickler is still there. Okay, go ahead. Look at the old trap still standing. Pop knew how to build them, much as it could ever did him or anyone else. Stupid tire swing, waste of childhood. Shoot it! Nothing left in there. Think about how much of my life I spent this shack could really grits gets in my teeth. Shoot it! Nothing there except bullets. Your nightstand, just where you left it, in this massive heap of garbage. Look through it. Ah, there it is. You had other knives, but you never forget your first. Molly learned a new skill. Knife trick. Shoot it! Pops all better, same better days through the heart and it keeps better. No, not keeps better. Shoot it! Well, this is new. Shoot it! What could possibly go wrong? That's better. Well, we even have a bomb for. Pop didn't raise any animals, or anything at all, really. Shoot it! Nothing good ever came out of this. Nothing ever good. Hold on, my chat overlay's blocking this. Much better. Nothing good ever came out of this tin bastard. Shoot it! What's this? Huh, it's addressed to me. Looks official. Justifies to send mail here instead of where I actually leave. Craps. Read it. What the? This is from the state pen where they got little Nancy on us. As the only registered contact for the inmate of Nancy McGill, blah 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 blah. Trying to find a review will be transferred to Bridgewater State Asylum for the same criminals. Oh god, no! We can't send her to the Laughing Academy. That place is killer. What's the postmark on this? A week ago. Okay, Well, with bureaucracy, I probably still got a day or two. Hold on, Nancy, I'll think of something. You gotta get the hell out of here and come up with an angle to help Nancy. Time's wasting. Jesus. Hey, Molly, how's Sugar? Got some real tough slice here. I don't like asking for favors, but no trouble. After all, you've been helping me out with my weird nonsense. What's the problem? Told you about my Sherba, right? Nancy McGill? Maybe. I don't know. It was like a year ago. She's been doing time up sick because of the bank job that went south. I got a letter saying they're moving her to a different cooler soon, to Bridgewater. Is that bad? Why are you so troubled over Bridgewater? The Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals. Oh, that does sound bad. Now that you say the entire name. Nobody comes out of Bridgewater with their brains right. Sometimes they don't come out at all. They put people in Bridgewater and just forget about them. We gotta bust her out before the transfer. I'll never see her again. And nobody will. Yeah, geez, how long do we have? A couple of days tops. As soon as I think of a plan, I'll let you know. Okay. Molly suddenly makes an exciting noise and smacks herself in the forehead. Of course! Madeline's. Madeline who? Madeline's what? Maddie used to be an expert jailbreaker. She retired and went legit. Now she just runs a little shop where she sells cakes and files and cakes with files. Okay, she didn't exactly go legit. Anyway, I'm gonna go buy a cake for Nancy. Okay, I'll wait here. Molly gets a bashful look on her face and sort of digs her toe into the dirt. Actually, can I borrow some meat? How much? Just a D-stack? 1,000 meat for a cake with a file in it. Full package isn't just one file, it's a file, a drill, a crowbar, lockpicks, weapons, maps. Plus, Madeline's cake is really good. Don't you have any money? I know you withdraw a mob salary. Spend all my meat on fancy shoes and bullets. Fancy bullets. Jeez. Come on, Slime, this is important. Nancy won't survive a transfer to Bridgewater, they'll break her. They'll pump her full of drugs and lock her in a padded closet without even a number on the door. They'll just leave her there. I'll never sniff it. I'll never see her again. She's the only one who cares for her. Okay, here. Here's 1,000 meat. Thanks, Sugar. You're a real peach. You know I could count on you. Pay it back. I promise. Yeah. Go buy your cake before I change my mind. She runs off. Where are you going, you nut? You ain't going anywhere without that cake. It's a little funny that Maddie shot this so well despite most people not needing to bust anyone out of the joint. Guess they just like the cake that much. Probably eat around the file. Buy the cake. Madeline recognizes you when you enter. The two of you gossip about mob news and mutual acquaintances for a minute, where you get down to the business and order the Alcatraz special. Normally it takes a couple of days to set one of these up, but fortunately Maddie had one ready to go. Turns out Lenny Knucklebones got parole, so his order was cancelled at the last minute. You hand over Slime's meat and stack out of the shop carrying the world's heaviest and most comprehensively tool-filled cake. Molly must increase it by 1. Yes! Hitting on all 6s! Alright, time to meet back up the sign. Get a wiggle on. And how? Oh, hey Molly, did you get the cake? Absolutely, see? Oh, good lord, that's huge. It's heavy too. The sooner we deliver this, the better. I mean, that was true anyway. So where's Nancy now? Charlestown State Prison. I, actually don't know how to get there from here, but when you find it, don't forget to take me with you. Okay. Let's see what the others have to say. Actually, I don't really have that many companions, do I? Yes, you can talk to me for a second. Slime, got a couple hours to spare? I want to check out some of this oil hardware in more detail. Think I might be using some tasty mechanical hacks I'm not familiar with. Okay, I'll wait here. Simone sets her sights on a fairly dense array of oil drilling equipment nearby and heads off. You crack a knuckle, suggest your goggles, and prepare some heavy-duty investigative frobnication. Good old Clarence. Clarence awaiting your instructions or queries. How you doing, Clarence? Beep boop, beep beep boop. Good to hear. This looks like a pretty standard crank-powered Pitman arm pump setup. The gearbox is smaller than you would have expected, though. You pop up in an access panel and take a look inside. Aha! You're using a Gertberg linkage, and they cross-threaded it. That makes sense. You get a bunch of extra torque that way, as long as you don't mind the parts wearing out faster. A crafty but parsable fudge. What? Looks like some kind of a small backup generator. Yep, it's a backup generator. Just run the extra diagnostic function of the burn-off power as far as you can tell. Why don't they just capture the waste heat and power it with that? Hugely inefficient. These engineers are total jocks. This was the generator they used to run the derrick. Oh, bogus. They're penny pinching their fuel mixture, and these bearings haven't been serviced in eons. Way too much friction between the cam and the flange armature. This is heading for a catastrophic fail state. You don't get hella maintenance in here, they're really gonna get the loose they deserve. Oh, lunchbox. Wonder what the lunch mode parameters are for these oil company guys. Huh. Cornbread sandwich. That gotta be a real crock. Frankly, no structural integrity, too alkaline for the emulsification of the mayo. Real cretinous misfeature. Your opinions of these company bozos just went way down. Not that this should particularly help, but shouldn't the burn-off power be a little taller? Just staying next to this thing, your grunge factor is increasing drastically by a second. You'd be shocked to find out there's any kind of filter at all in there. Blech. You discover, however, that controlling the heat flow through the metal by descending under a thermocouple to 17.2 watts per mil. That might take a winning tweak to your soldering iron. Then has to scrub up all those partially vaporized hydrocarbons. Like. Still soldering iron now applies twice as much on fire. Seems like you learned all you can from this setup. Final analysis, these guys aren't totally brain damaged, but they clearly don't care about efficiency, longevity, or tastefulness. This is a particular flavor of engineering you come to associate with government jobs. Hey Simone, find out anything interesting? Well, I'm pretty certain Helco's run by, or at least working for, the government. They're pulling too much money for it to be a purely corporate scheme. Huh. I guess that counts as interesting. What were you expecting? That those oil wells are all over old graveyards and they're secretly drilling for the ghosts of people's dead grandmas? Oh man, that would have been pretty awesome though. It would have been pretty awesome, yeah. And wasn't there something in Crystal Dream Lake? And I had the Mobius ring? Something about a time paradox? Oh great, shadow creatures. Wonderful. Maybe I can get the same. There we go. Then we can still keep the Shadow Banishing Ring on because they're kind of a pain in the ass. Nope, I guess I'm gonna have to keep exploring Grey County. This old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig. Excuse me. Looks up at you with a squint of someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, youngster. The last I knew, I was standard to lead off with an introduction. Oh, sorry. Name's Slime. Gwendolyn Luguti. What's your question? Let me think. What's it you're working on? Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with. What does it do? Nothing on account of it being broken. Typically, that's what makes it such a thing interesting. But I need to replace my part. There ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring. Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kinda rare. Why just flip a regular one upside down? Well, ain't you clever? See that flange there? Yeah? That's why. Maybe I can find you one? Well, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. Is there a clock parts store nearby? Used to buy parts off of a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom brought out this mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran a fella off without even buying your leave. I assume that's what happened. At least I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's real spooky now. Spooky? What happened? Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fellow there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seem normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road a spell if you want like having a look see. The old Gilmore place. Remember, what I need is a counterclockwise mainspring. Okay, I'll go look. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? Fat cat oil baron has been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. He'll get it soon enough. What's happening? Don't mean nothing, just an old man talking old man crap. This door bar from the inside. You'll have to look elsewhere for your attack. Ooh, I can fish in this old trough. A woman with long silver hair and a sultry smile, chatting with a burly woman wearing an eye patch. Long lash eyes sparkle at you from behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Yola Kinmandi. Nice to meet you, I'm Slime Green. Can you care to do a little favor, Slime? Why is the store locked? Oh, this store caters to a very exclusive clientele, darling. You have to be friends with just the right people. Are you one of them? She smiled coquettishly. Well, one good turn deserves another, they say. What are you talking about? Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Xania and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them, but eventually became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified these just the names and we made a little game out of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent first wins. Huh, okay. What kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk? A charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. Last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel place. Can you find it for me? Pretty please? Her eyelashes flutter as she makes puppy dog eyes at you. Sure, happy to help. Knew I could count on you. Here, let me give you directions. Location should unlock the Drexelstead. Bring me back a glass of milk once you find them, okay, sweetheart? Okay, leave it to me. This burly old lady looks like she could kick your ass despite her age and eye patch. She looks you up and down with narrowed eyes and gives you a slight nod, apparently deciding you aren't a threat to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Slime. Xania Wakefield. Nice to meet you, Xania. You look reasonably capable. Got time to run a quick errand? Security. Why is the store locked? Security. From what? Nosy people. What kind of errand are we talking about? Farmer McMillican he borrows something from me and I'm gonna need it soon. That's all. Go get, come back, couldn't be simpler. My experience is that nothing is ever that simple. Ain't that the truth? Don't expect any trouble though. I'll do it. Good. Here's directions to this place. Just tell him Xania needs her paperweight back. You unlocked McMillican Cuddy's farm. Okay, I'm on my way. Fire-shaped hollow rust. Rusty old toolbox. Chunk of lead. Yeehaw. Ooh, hobo code. Some hobo code is scratched to the dry ground by the side of the road. Translated. Code reads, do not let appearances deceive you. Good advice, I guess. Oh boy, look at all this location to explore. Let's start with Gilmore House. Neat old windmill nearby here. You planning to simulate make it a helicopter? Well, I wasn't, but sure, go there now. See what happens. Vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. Hobo code. The code reads, go 50 paces west. Huh. Huh, how did this get here? Close it. Boy, another fence. There's another one of the picket fences the Will Hunter asked you about. Don't need to keep painting them. I can paint it anyway. Having filtered conditions to overturn Will Hunter's curse, there is nothing further to be gained by painting excess fence, except by certain aesthetic standards, a more beautiful world. Paint it! For a more beautiful world? Paint it! It has no obvious impact on any curses anywhere, but a nice and clean fence is its own reward. Ask not for whom the windmill spins, it spins for no one. Go inside. The clock is stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. Its hands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burn Night, that annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Oh no, on a closer reading, it's just that the calendar itself is burned. The windmill set out to make flour, but it hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust and a real stink. Take a closer look. However long this ground flour has been sitting here, it's too long. It smells rancid. It appears to have become a new home for bugs. Check out the bugs. Baker's dozen of long-snout bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it to not only have attracted bugs, but for those bugs have given themselves a project? Gonna get myself some stink armor. There's a gas mask when you need one. Okay, well, where's the better stink armor when you need one? Sniff the flower. Oof, the flower's fragrance has two notes, bad and worse. But you've let it in, and once the dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of its olfactory vampire. What happens if I eat some flour? It's not good flour. Even if it was, you really shouldn't eat flour on its own. Eat it. You turn to the old flour with your teeth, it explodes in your mouth, and when you do something hard and cold slides right down your throat. So, hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. You gain against the grain effect. Tummy full of bad flour. Remember, always eat with the grain, not against it. Why did I do that? Steady wind sweep through the empty mill, its wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill then if there's enough wind to make it spin? Nothing must be the matter here, but what? Probably a solar problem. I'm an astronomy minor. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed its lock in with a hammer. So it's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risk when it took the job. Open it. Specks of flour float through the air, and the dust cracks the safe like snowfall. Say the magic word. Abracadabra. No, that doesn't work. Crack the safe. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because the lock has been literally cracked to pieces with a hammer. That's not what irony means. Let's move on. Pry it open. The crowbar is just too thick for you to get any purchase on it. All that flour is really gunking up the cracks. Dang, and I don't have a match. Kick the safe. Ow. Way up in the windmill, wooden walls keep bowing and the wooden floors keep growing. There's something strange. The sounds are too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you notice, but it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Tune in. Peculiar sweep of the wind against wood. There's the sounds it makes. Those aren't noises. They're words. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, why? Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. How are you? Oh, frankly terrible. Who are you? Oh, good peddler, I am the living spirit of this old hand mill, though you'd be surely forgiven for thinking it had no life left. Why'd you call me peddler? Oh, 'tis mainly peddlers who frequent this mill, trading for grains and other stuffs, but pardon my assumption, not all those who wander through the hand mill are peddlers. You are the windmill? Oh yes, and does it shock your sensibilities? Does it shock you very much? No, I just never met a windmill before. Oh, and I wonder if you have, or trod merely on the embers of Alexandria after Caesar. I don't know. Oh, whoa. What's wrong with you? Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Is it a solar problem? I was an astronomy minor. Nay, the wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I read the bad news. What news? Sirrah, I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award a prize for drama to Sidney Glut over the great Haldie Howl. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant Marnie Mornay won for poetry. Anything I can do? Nay, when the arts are made a joke, so too is life and living. Why are you so upset about the Pulitzers? Oh, what a world in which the arts are so poorly valued as a bare desert, sans life. I meant more, why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not. Too little appreciation for the arts. And you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome? Yes? No, Rome fell as well. And we shall soon follow, now that the Pulitzers have in the depths of their perversion recognized a monstrous Sidney Glut for drama. When did this happen? Sirrah, when did what happen? The whole episode about the Pulitzer Prize for drama. I cannot possibly remember. The incident has irreversibly shocked my faculties. Were you always like this? I do not understand the question. More concerned with the arts than being a mill? Yes. Were you built out of an old library or something like that? The walls rattle at your words. Oh, negative inference. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood, talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Oh, well, I would beg you to choose your words more carefully in the future. But if you are so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop question is yes. Yes, you used to be library? Oh, yes. And that's why you're so into literature. Yes, you have the right of it. Okay, great, thanks. Pray go. Have to go. Lots of reading material in here. Let's get lonely working in a windmill, or being one. Oops, pamphlet slipped out from between the books. You got NFFC Directive 17/2. Looks like a proclamation for something called the National Flower Standards Committee. Bakers, nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flower death. If a flower has gone bad, quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad, fusty smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months bad, fetid smell. 48 months bad, gamey smell. 49 months bad and older, absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smelled than not smelled. Affecting our flower. That is certainly a windmill. I'm gonna go back and wash my face of this. Not now. Not now, Simone. I need to go wash my face. Assuming there's a sink around here. Ah, a sink. Splash of water on your face. Ah, that's better. Oh, right. Someone wanted to talk to me. Sorry, Slime. I need to take off for a bit. Got an errand I need to run. Oh, anything I can help with? Nah, Dad left me a message saying he got everything moved out of our old house, but he couldn't work out the lock on my bedroom door. Probably didn't find my tool safe either, so I just gotta go grab the last of my stuff. Okay, go ahead. You grab a bus down the road to Dad's farm. A Moby storm is brewing outside, and by the time you arrive, it's malformed to a totally humongous downpour. Even just a sprint from the road to the house ends with you soaking wet and gritching. At least Dad remembered to leave the key under the mat for you, though he didn't leave any towels, food. Huh, Dad left behind Grandpa Chekhov's varmint rifle. Oh, he didn't take it because it's bolted to the wall with 7 Imperial mm heptagon screws. You don't have a 7 Imperial mm heptagon driver handy. Lose-lose. Storm is still raging outside. A real bag-biting weather situation. Runs to barn? Yeah. Never sure what this haystack was for, considering you didn't keep any animals. Wonder if that needle you hidden is still in there. Look for it. Yep, there it is. It's for sewing. Not for sewing, it's for picking locks. This is a painting of a bunch of tools which you hung here to conceal your secret tool safe. Move it. There we go. Your tool safe. It keeps your tools safe. Oh crap, you got the combination. Congratulations on a real cretinous loss, Simone. Ask Clarence about the safe combination. Clarence, do you remember the combo to my tool safe? Beep boop boop beep bleep. Oh yeah, thanks. There you go. Phew. Looks like you took all your important tools to school with you. There's an old grindstone in here. Hey, your old crowbar. Must have fallen behind a welding bench. Guess Dad didn't notice it. Ew, it's all greasy. This is a tool for prying things open, like the door to a saloon for ravens, or a crate containing tiny tavern for magpies, or the ported-up window of a speakeasy for jackdaws. You get it. Farmbot, what kind of a monster could have done this to you? Might have been me. Simone's robot friend Clarence gets more powerful. Wonder what it's like to live in a safe where a kitchen is a separate room. Or house. I was terrified of this room as a kid, and I still am. Those dust devils are no joke. Dad must have taken the bathroom with him when he moved. It's my old puzzle lock. I built this when I was 14, got mad at Dad because he cleaned my room and mixed up all my bolts and screws. Ha ha. Click-click-clack. Too easy. Crate must have been delivered after I moved out. Open it. Crowbar is too greasy to use. Bleck. See you around, old bed. Thanks for your support. Your old nightstand. Handful of washers, a busted and half scavenged pocket watch, and dried out pen. Nothing worth taking. It's my old unit conversion poster. Wish I hadn't epoxied it to the wall. Nice to see your little workspace again. Nostalgic. Clean up. You pack your old tools into a canvas rucksack. Then you just sort out which bits of junk are parts and which are just actually junk, and dump both piles into the rucksack as well. Look, you never know. Ah, clean the crowbar. Plain water is basically useful for cleaning up grease, but you managed to find an old bar of soap. With the ironic application of some elbow grease as well, you get the crowbar reasonably less grungified. You got a clean crowbar. You're in. Hey, it's a set of heptagon drivers. I forgot I ordered those. You got a set of heptagon drivers. Set of heptagon drivers in every possible size, assuming 4 possible sizes. Now I can finally get that Chekhov's gun. Oh, bogus. These drivers are in metric inches and you totally forgotten the conversion. Back to the unit table. Look up metric inches to imperial millimeters. Okay, 1 imperial millimeter is 0.170111 metric inches. Got it. Ah, the closest driver you got is a little too big for these screws. Total rubbish. Why did you even order these? Ah. Hey, maybe you could use this grinder to tool your heptagon driver down to a smaller diameter? Do that. Nice clutch. You got a 7 imperial millimeter heptagon driver. A heptagon driver that has been ground down to within 7 imperial millimeters of its life. Okay, now can I get that gun? Got it! Finally, some well-deserved winnage. Simone learns a new skill, Chekhov's rifle. Got all your tools and parts in junk, ready to head back to Slime? Oh, Simone, got everything you needed from your old place? Yep, and an unexpected bonus win as well. Oh yeah, I thought that rifle looked a little familiar. Don't get a lot of varmints on campus, but hey, you never know. Oops, not here. Okay, that's Molly's quest is on hold for now, and I need to... also need to do something for Kathy, I think. We'll check later. Where are we going? We're going to... Wait, do I not have a sledgehammer? If I had the sledgehammer, I probably would have kept it. Okay, I've been to the old ham mill, back to Gilmore House. Oh, Gabby heard about a place to see, a witching well. Did you mean a wishing well? No different. A Gabby friend who dropped her handbag into it and it returned back containing fire and screams. What? Okay, go there, I guess. A smoldering creosote bush. Smoke pours out this nest of very hot ants. Caution, do not throw anything that starts with H down this well. The fence isn't really accomplishing anything. You're not gonna let that sign tell you what to do, are you? Well, first I'm gonna fish. Throw something in the well. Let's see, things that start with H. Handful of holy water. Whoever's down there must not be interested in that handful of holy water. Throw some handful of clean water. Nope. Homemade cookie? And toss a cookie in the bucket and lower into the well. When you pull it back out, evolve into a most common descendant of the cookie. Cake. I'm not sure that's how that works, but okay. Ooh, increases everything by 1. Dirty water? Nope, nothing. Hand washing gasoline. Gasoline in the bucket and lower into the well. You're bubbling noise, and when you pull the bucket back up, it's getting a bottle of glowing red liquid. Liquid fire. Throw something else in. Hematic ichor. Liquefied and gotten really hot. Also, somebody down there apparently put it into a little bottle for you. Boiled blood. What about hard candy? Oh, devil's food cake. Handful of steam? Nope, handful of steam. No, but you try to put the steam in a bucket, but it won't stay in. Okay, so I can throw down heavy boom. What do I not need? Oh yeah, His Majesty's least favorite poems. Books. Here it is. How much XP do I have, anyway? Ah, the useless book. Yep, throw the useless book in the well. You lowered a terrible book into the well. It comes back in a more scorched, but also a more interesting form. You got an item. Posthumous works of the Romance Poets. Gives cold armor. Ooh. Book of poems written by the Romance Poets after were justifiably and appropriately consigned to the eternal fires of hell. There's something else in. Let's throw in heavy boots. Oh, okay. They're not interested in heavy boots. Haunted duck call. You put the duck call in the bucket and lower into the well. When you pull it back up, somehow even worse than it was before. Cursed haunted duck call. Oh. That's not good. We're trying to stop curses. Amethyst choker? Toss a necklace in a bucket and lower it down. When it comes up, it's on more on fire than it was before. You got it. Flamethist choker. One muscle, 5 cold armor. What about hot rod? Nope. Same thing. Amethyst earrings? Flamethyst earrings. Amethyst armband? Flamethyst armband. Handsaw? Molten handsaw. Blade is white hot. Neat. I think that's all I can throw in for now. Downside is, this duck call is now both haunted and cursed. Let's go fix that. Uncursing machine. What would you like to uncurse today? The cursed haunted duck call. The machine gives it one big sniff and you guess? It's over. The cursed haunted duck call is now a haunted duck call. You want to get rid of the haunting? That's a different machine. The curse of the haunted duck call lingers in the machine. Oh no. Can't go back. Where are we going? The time has come. Assassinate? Sorry? You examine your haunted duck call. It's still haunted, but it seems to have been suffused by the power of that mysterious duck that quacked you out of the curse construct. Upgrade. The curse has been vanquished, although you've gained no love for duck kind. You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story how it got that way. Huh. Decrease all opponents' muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1, once per fight. I'm not sure if that's an upgrade? What if I try to curse it again? Oh, it's cursed again. Does it do the same thing? It's the same curse. Huh. Okay, now I see the difference. Before the haunted duck call was only for one opponent, but this is all opponents. Once per fight. It's still not that great. Okay, Gilmore House. And then you hear a deep moo sound that reverberates through your guts, all the way down to the colon end. Still, you turn around. That field was empty before. Now it contains an entire herd of black wounds in space, and each one in the shape of a cow. In the middle of them, a shadow cowbell hangs silently on a post. Ow. Okay, let's put that shadow banishing ring on again. This mailbox is labeled R.P. Gilmore. Nothing interesting, just a stack of old junk mail. There's a page of what appears to be a diary tacked to this tree. Dorothy keeps bringing me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly try to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be random chance. A little plowshare is leaning against this tree. You got an old plowshare. It's a plowshare and you're keeping it all for yourself. Door says Belgrande Bomb-Proof Shelter Co. and has serious combination lock on it. No bomb's gonna guess this one. Door slightly ajar. There's a loose page from the diary on that table. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night. But if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. An animate doll doing a workout routine? I'm sure it's fine and nothing to worry about. Doll-sized barbell. Work out. What a workout! I created doll parts. See what's inside, just a bunch of creepy glass eyes. There's a book of children's horror stories on this childless man's table. Maybe it's for the dolls? Or maybe it's for you. Yeah, it's for you. You got an item. Scary stories for spooky children. Stories in the grand tradition of traumatizing children with age-inappropriate horrors. Grants an upgradable skill, Nightmare Alloy. Neat! This book was banned at school when you were a kid. The principal didn't think stories about dentists eating patients' teeth were appropriate for children, which is funny because that's what's exactly what ended up happening to him. Then you did have to hear about it. Dare you read on? Dare. The first story is too gruesome for words, literally. It's full of colors, illustration of alligators squeezing into a school bus through the exhaust and eating all the passengers. Chilling, and all the more so because it could really happen. This book is a fanciful travelogue of poet Sir Samuel Taylor Coleridge's posthumous odyssey through the fiery wastes of hell, in the process of which he develops the skill Coleridge's armor. You might be able to pick up a thing or two about that. You mean Coleridge? No. Anyway, you don't want Coleridge's armor. It only protects you against other Coleridges. Book is mostly a catalog of minor slights thrown Coleridge's way by real-life figures from Albion's Lake District. All seems pretty petty and irrelevant, but the writer insists that understanding this is the foundation of Coleridge's armor. If anyone knows Cold, it's Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Sleaze armor, hot armor, cold armor, spooky armor. How much armor do I have? I think I have enough hot armor, so maybe boost stench and spooky? The second story concerns a group of children who trade baseball cards at school. It's all fun and games until the baseball player pictures the cards come to kill the children. This one really happened. Oof, you remember hearing about this one. Boy wakes up in a coffin 6 feet under. This terrified you as a kid. Now, you're more disturbed by the part where the boy gets out of the coffin and spends the next 40 years self-medicating his trauma until he dies of alcoholism. Oof. Ah, the old tale of the farmer Borge and his daughter. You hate to run across them on a rainy night. The more you read, the gladder you are that you didn't have access to this book as a child. Then again, it might Might have prepared you better for the nonsense you're dealing with now. In his journey through hell, Coleridge recounts the fiendish punishment given to those persons who tormented him in life. Adam Smith, the newspaper tax collector, person from Porlock. In death, all are cursed to see water everywhere, but never be allowed to drink it. This same sanction does not affect Coleridge because he had Coleridge's armor. You learn that hell's full of various beasts, both great and small. In one chapter, an albatross tries to take a bite out of Coleridge's haunches, but he's protected by his eponymous armor. Coleridge's journey continues at some length, but it becomes aggressive, rambling, and difficult to follow. Still, some useful information in here. How much armor does that give me? Ooh, I need more stench armor. Can I get stench armor? No, I'm gonna have to give myself stench armor via equipment. Maybe just someone's diary pasted to the wall here. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. I created doll parts. An entire crate full of horrible little mouths. Oh, tiny radio produces a tinny sound. Use the gadget. One more radio to go. This doll's scratching out gibberish on a tiny sheet of paper. One of those newfangled plastic handle toilet brushes you've read about all in the papers. Take it. The future is yours to wield. Newfangled toilet brush. Given enough time, science will always come up with a new ways to clean a toilet. Flush the toilet. Page from a diary is stapled to the wall. Something defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything she ought to be. Must have gotten gear ratios wrong. The sink is currently occupied by a creepy talking doll espousing the value of good hygiene. Look past it at the mirror. Bye, slime. Bye, slime. As long as you don't stand with your back to that doll, this seems safe to fish in. Ooh, glob of wet hair. Disgusting. A simple cupboard. Ow! Ow. Created doll parts. Doll legs. Just left one. They must not be for dancing dolls. Oh hey, nestle among them is that spring Gwendolyn wanted. You got counterclockwise mainspring. Let's see what's so special about. Oh wait, you're looking at it backwards. Yeah, this is a special spring, alright. Stop throwing eggs at me! Modern fridge. See if its contents are also modern. Fridge is empty, but the freezer is full of fruity ice pops. Someone pastes a page from their diary to the wall here. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed over and over. Always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Huh. Ah, warm hands. Ooh, cold armor. Talking dolls throwing eggs at you from atop these cabinets. One drawer you can read without having to get too close to that doll. Do it! Junk mail, views, comfy hat lining. Box of toys for other toys. See if there's anything good. You got a doll-sized chemistry set. This chemistry set is so small that pipettes are more like pipettes. A rubber plant. One of these dolls must be allergic to real rubber plants. created doll parts. Oh my god, why do dolls even need hearts? This is just pointlessly creepy. Diary page peeks out from under the pillow. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee, not just eggs like she always does, accidentally. I believe this was purposeful. I believe I shouldn't base their mechanism on that strange old doll I found. Grace. Wonder where she went. You only need 2 socks at a time. A dresser. Address it. Hello, dresser. Leaf from a diary is nestled among the dirty laundry. Read it. Abigail listened to pins on my barbell. I nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrong can have the house and the main property. I'm going into hiding. First I'm going to tack these pages all over the house, make it clear that I'm insane. Then I'm going to live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. Huh. Created doll parts. Just doll arms. Dozens of awful little arms. All pants. Shirts must be in a different closet. If you're quick, you can probably grab these socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Do it. You grab the socks and feel like a real sock dollager for doing so. You got fancy dress socks. Neat. Oh, I think I know what the password to that outside is. Oh, where was it? It was in this room. Okay. Breakfast, dress, brush, exercise, work, go to bed. So, kitchen, closet, bathroom, hallway, bed. So 4 eggs. 2 socks. 3 minutes. 9 reps. 8 pages. No, wait. One of these said twice as much of everything she ought to be. I'm guessing this is Ruth. So Abigail's a barbell one. Gladys is the breakfast. Dorothy is the socks. Velma is a toothpaste, so Ruth should be this one, but this is making her double. But the mechanism is making her double, so this is actually 4. So the actual order is 4, 2, 3, 9, 4, and 8. I did it! I'm a genius! You hear a click from inside the massive steel door. Looks like you got it. I mean, sounds like you got it. Head inside. Pile of unlabeled sealed crates. The man cringes and backpedals frantically as you approach. Stay back! How'd you get in here? Did the dolls send you? No, calm down. The dolls didn't send me. But who are you? What do you want? Name's Slime. You must be Gilmore? The Wendolyn sent me to oversee if you had a counterclockwise mainspring he could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe I could check on you in here. You been in the house? Can you see the dolls? Ah! Look, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not that bad. They're just dolls. You're trying to kill me. Yeah, I saw your diary page, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. Diary? Oh, you mean my novel? Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel in diary form about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks these dolls are trying to kill him. Ah. And he nails the pages of his diary around a house and hides in a bomb shelter in his yard? Right, exactly! Okay, so you aren't actually scared of your dolls, you're just acting it out like method writing. No, no, no! The dolls are trying to kill me, just like in a novel! I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel, you're the guy writing the novel. That's two different guys that dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own, that's all. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll come out just as soon as I finish the last chapter. As soon as I remember where Grace is. Several pairs of Gilmore undergarments are strewn about his bed. You were caught unawares by his caught underwears. The last diary entry is unfinished, but it seems to be about protagonist huddling in his bomb shelter and waiting for the dolls to come get him. Grim. Gilmore fidgets nervously. The question is, where is this supposed Grace? Because that's one doll who we haven't accounted for. Edis is a violin. Velma is a toothpaste. Ruth is a noveler. Gladys is a breakfast. Yeah, we're missing a doll. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? I suppose you found a counterclockwise mainspring? I did. Here you go. But I'll be. Thank you kindly. Seeing as you've proven yourself helpful, sort of, and let you in the store. Pretty much all of us around here got a thing or two could use doing. Swell. That was sarcasm, I hear ya. Gets up and knocks on an odd pattern on the door to the feed store, and you hear someone inside removing the bar. Thanks. Met that Gilmore guy. Oh, how's he doing? Designing his bomb shelter because he thought his dolls were trying to kill him. That's a shame. Figures though. Don't ever put a face on a machine. People get confused too easy. Even just giving one a name is a bad idea. Guess so. Ooh, radio. What are you doing? Don't you know that this very minute Mars is the closest it's been to opposition to Earth for a century? I studied at SIT under... never actually learned my teacher's name. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And have they? I don't know. You changed the station. Whoops. Sorry. Don't sweat it. Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. Then we Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yeah, that's right. My middle name is also Oskaloosa. How'd you have out with my friend Wendell? Looking for more work by any chance? What's that you're playing with? Puzzle box. And Trixie pick up a puzzle too. Maybe I could solve it for you. But then I won't have solved it and I'll know what type of lock to put on my cell. That's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Ooh, where was that? Oskaloosa. Huh. Use Rufus's gadget. There we go. Now we have 11 radios. Bags of donkey feed. What else? Heavy sacks of donkey feed. Sizable sacks of pig feed. Immense bags of ewe feed. Bulky bags of ram feed. Bulky sacks of sheep feed. Giant sacks of buffalo feed. Colossal sacks of pig feed. Heavy sacks of goat feed. Sizable bags of brain feed. Okay, we're just repeating. Science is back in an hour. Somebody scrolled. Yeah, right, in the thick layer of dust on the counter. Door's not messing around. Also, it's barred from the other side. Try the knock pattern. You knock in the same pattern you heard at the front door. Nothing happens. Wrong code, Jughead, one of the chess players mutters from the front of the store. Old man seems like he's really into chess. Talk to him. Hey there, I'm Slime. Howdy do. Pixley's a name. Grover Pixley. It might be a real fortuitous encounter. You gotta help minute to help an old man with something. How's your game going? Real good. I think I got her on the ropes this time. Checkmate. Shucks, I guess I spoke too soon. Best out of 397? Sure, rack 'em up. Why is the back door closed? Why is any back room closed? Employees only. Might be an employee. I'm an employee of surprising places. Not this place, I'd know. I'll come back to you after I get the other task done. Ooh, there's an ominous crack in the sky. In the space of a single charged second, a wide farm road is drenched with fast-falling rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, all right. Cold as ice and twice as nasty. Long and level plains of this country offer no shelter except perhaps for a lone house you spy off in the distance, about half a mile to the east. Keep going exactly where you were going. A silent anvil next to a roaring forge, not pictured. Beat your plowshare into a sword. You diverse the masses from infrastructure to warfare. Plowshare to swords. This pile of firewood is in a disorganized mess. There we go. This sheep has evidently taken up smoking cigars and having a human face to smoke them out of. Ah? Nice try, but you aren't pulling the wool over my eyes. Well, it was worth a shot. I'm Beatrice. I'm Slime. Why are you dressed as disguised as sheep? Well, I was hoboing past this place. It's all pie cool on the windowsill. Oh, wow. Exactly. No hobo can resist that. Just about sneaking up to grab and attacked by a whole bunch of humongous ducks. I disguised myself as sheep to get them to leave me alone. That's a surprisingly sensible reason. Thank you. Know any hobo code you could teach me? Those giant ducks still wandering around? Well, yeah. Well, like teaching you hobo code would blow my cover. Then probably shouldn't be talking like this. Ah. Right, ducks. Let's close this. Big block of ice just in here. Because someone forgot to halt the brooch? Doesn't seem to be melting for some reason. Not gonna touch that. This farmer seemed very upset about something. Everything okay? No, it bloody ain't. A great flux of giant ducks that all invaded me and farm and all. They're going and telling me all buildings. You want some help with that? Oh, well, standing here and waving my arms and yelling and say having much effect, so I could do with the harm, I reckon. Aye, ye great numpty. Okay, I'm on it. Ducks everywhere, I'm telling you. The barrel, the dunkstead, the girdle, the ice brush, the slopping shilling, the steamy. What's a steamy? As for doing the laundry and all. We take gore baths there too. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard dog. What's a girdle? What do you think a girdle is? It's a girdle for storing grains. Storing grains, ain't it? Okay. It's a barrel? A pile of stone what we use to bury the barrels under. A barrel for barrels, Dickkin. What's a butt for? Oh, to give your sicky face better than your lips. Nice try, your weapon. Shucks. Shop and shield in for... The shield that we use for slog hopping, I mean hog slopping. Crime is blethering to doing me head in. What's an ice brooch? This is the brooch we keep the ice in. What's a brooch? They're kidding, we keep the ice in. Are you not listening? What's up, dog? Dukes! Of course, right. Okay, barrel, dunkstead, gurnal, ice brooch, slop and shield, and the steamy. This is Like a Milliken-Cuddy's steamy hut. You hear a lot of splashing and loud duck noises coming from the inside. You open the door to a room full of tin baths and wash tubs, plus a couple large stoves for heating water on. Giant ducks are splashing around the tubs, boiling big buckets of water to fill the room with steam, and generally just having a raucous sauna party. I could build a haunted duck call. They're questioning pork from inside, but otherwise ducks don't seem interested. Fine, turn up the heat. With all the steam, ducks don't notice you enter right away. You throw more coal in the fire and stoke them extra hot, and soon the whole steamy is boiling hot enough to run an industrial turbine. Ducks start fainting left and right, and the more resilient ones stagger outside and stumble away, panting. You drag the fainting ones to the barn and lock them inside for safekeeping. Okay then. Apparently a shieling is some sort of a hut or a shed? This one smells like a place where pigs eat, which is an idea reinforced by the rows of feeding troughs full of ripening garbage. Several large barrels of leftover cooking oil. Gang of huge ducks seems to have taken particular interest in the oil and are gooshing it around the place and are generally wrecking everything with wild abandon. Investigate. These ducks look like they're slippery characters, which made all this more so by the fact that cooking grease they're throwing around. Ducks ignore your haunted duck call. Maybe it isn't big enough, or haunted enough. If I use a cursed one, will they run? I don't think I want to curse it again. Chase them out of here. You weather the storm of gross oil and verbal abuse, and boot the ducks out of the shieling. It's pretty easy once they lubed up. It only takes about one boot to make them slide out the door into the barn. Apparently it's a grain silo, not where you go to make funny faces. Noises coming from inside are about what you expect to hear from the several giant ducks that have found their way into an actual grain silo. You climb the ladder and peer in. A bunch of very large, now even larger, ducks are swimming around happily in max grain. Much like I would if the silo was full of mini marshmallows. 8 physical armor. How much armor do I have? Right. Filter everything for physical armor. Yes, give me Gatorman pants. Oh no, work pants. It has better armor. Ah, stone frat cap. Haul them out of there! Having gorged themselves on max grain stores, the ducks are too sleepy to do much to you. Their feeble blows bounce off your armor as you shove them out of the girdle and roll them to the barn for safekeeping. Okay then. This building is, not so much a building as a huge pile of manure. For some reason, it's, probably a horrible one. Been excavated into a sort of a cave. Ugh. You hear a bunch of giant ducks quacking away happily in there. Seems unreal that anything could be happy to be anywhere near it. Your eyes start to water as you peek inside. A few large and extremely filthy ducks are lounging around in there. It's unclear if they were filthy to begin with, or if that's just a natural result of the situation. Alright, stench armor it is. Stench armor? Stench armor. How much do I need? 2 more. Or 4 more. Okay, hold on. Here we go, stench. Flowery cloche. Take a deep breath. You take a deep breath and hold it as long as you can, which turns out to be just long enough to go inside there and shoo all the ducks out. They leave without much fuss, probably because they're surprised by your fortitude, and wander over to the barn. Grab the ice. There's a big block of ice just sitting here. I guess someone forgot to haul it to the brooch? Doesn't seem to be melting for some reason. You got an enchanted ice block. Take it to Speakeasy. Ooh! The old stone tower has been converted into a storage shed for storing ice, if McMillican Cuddy is to be believed. Why wouldn't he be? It's his farm. You look in the door and several huge ducks chilling inside. Literally chilling, sitting on big blocks of ice. Ducks don't seem to mind the cold at all. Maybe they're the sort that fly north for the winter. Break the ice. Since professional ice hockey's only been local to the area for about 4 years, it's no wonder that these ducks weren't expecting you to just charge in and body check them right out the door and into the barn. Not so mighty now. Ha! This pile of rocks is apparently a barrow, that is, a sort of tomb made by piling up rocks. McMillican Cuddy called it a barrow though, which is less clear. You'll need to barrow a dictionary. Hear an ominous rhythmic quacking loud from within, as though several very large ducks were chanting ancient cult rites. You peek inside the barrow and discover that, yes indeed, several very large ducks are in fact chanting an ancient cult rites in there. Also, the place is strewn with pig bones, and I don't know how you learned to identify pig bones specifically, but I guess a barrow is also a type of pig? Okay. More spooky armor. Just need 2 more. Spooky. Exercise the ducks. Since you don't know any actual rituals to banish cultist ducks, you decide to just wing it. Haha. Anyway, basically you knock over their candles and mess up their magic circle and yell about blasphemy and stuff until the party is thoroughly ruined and they all leave, muttering gloomily. So there. Put back to that Monster Club sash back on. Yeah, I took care of those ducks for you. You dedicated to be shattered, and I will be beholden to you, pal. Couldn't deal with them ducks on my house facilities. There's something you was wanting then. Oh, right. Met a lady named Zania who says she loaned you a paperweight. She needs it back. Paperweight, she called it. Yeah, well, no, I suppose that could be good boy in a pinch. Here you are then, tell her how's it going for me. Yeah, it's that kind of paperweight. Thanks, bye. You got any hobo code you can teach me? Those giant ducks still wandering around? Nope, took care of them. Safe now. Well, that's a huge relief. Sure, I know some farm-related hobo code. Thanks. Tell me about the hobo camp. Great, my back is killing me. Long walk upright like a normal human being sounds pretty good right about now. She stands up haltingly and limps away without removing the costume. Okay. Ooh, grave lichen. It's the barn you've been herding the ducks into, and looks like they won't be able to cause too much trouble in there, but you can still fight a few if you're feeling like it. No thanks, I'm good. Howdy there! A kindly-faced old man greets you from a rocking chair in front of an old farmhouse. Howdy there, friend. Name's Chester. Don't see many new faces around these parts. Chester. Oh, hey, my future, someone said I should talk to you. A future someone, eh? Talk to me about what? This ring? Oh, dearie dear, you're wearing the Mobius ring. You've used its power, have you? Found out about the curse? Well, I found that I can't take it off. Is that a problem? It is for you, Slime. It occurs to me that I didn't actually introduce myself yet. I said I don't see many new faces in these parts. Your face I've seen quite a few times. Jeez. Curse of that ring is once you use its power, you're trapped in its loop. Gotta follow the loop, and you can't get rid of it until the loop is finished. But a future me gave it to me, so they must have found a way to break the curse and take it off, right? Nope. That's what they did, was get themselves another ring, a future copy of it, to give it to you. That jerk. Nah, don't be mad at yourself. Didn't have a choice. It's part of the loop. I've been looping since before I got the ring, though. Yep, that's the before shocks. What caused the whole thing was you putting that ring on using its power. You could have avoided it all by not using the ring, but it's too late now, I'm afraid. Wait a second. But the future me had already used it. How could I not have? Because a Mobius ring is a loop, see? What makes a loop is that it's got a hole. That ring's loopholes that you don't have to use it once you do your trap. Nuts. Don't worry, kiddo. All you gotta do, all you can do, are going to do, is get another one and give it to a younger self. Hopefully, that one will listen when you tell them not to use it. Alright, so where do I go next? Delphine Farm. Where's that? Right here. Gestures at the house behind them. Oh, okay. Always a pleasure, Simon. If you want to ask me, go right ahead. Who are you? Oh, just an old man with an unusually specific people-watching hobby. Can you help me out with this? Sorry, but I've never actually been inside there. None of you ever seem interested in talking about it much after you're finished. But I do finish it. Oh yes, eventually. That wasn't the confidence boosting I said I liked. Sorry. What is this place? Delphine Farm. It's all I know, I'm afraid. The place was already abandoned when I got here. Well, abandoned except for you. How long ago was that? Don't have any way of knowing. Well, how many times have you met me? Lost count. She's Chester. Sorry, Slime. I'd like to help you more, but to be honest, this whole situation is nearly as much a mystery to me as it is to you. This sucks, Chester. Sorry, Slime. If it was fun, it wouldn't be a curse, I suppose. Feel free to take a break and go do something else if you're getting tired. You'll be back. What the? Oh, I can't escape here. Just as you step up to the door, it opens, and a future you steps out. They're noticeably older than you, and one of their hands has been replaced with a steel hook. Oh, whoops, excuse me. What happened to your hand? What happens to my hand? This? Don't worry about it. This doesn't happen for like 10 more years. What's going on here? What am I supposed to do? They look at you for a moment thinking, okay, I do remember this. I guess I gave you the rundown. Oh, thank God. Don't get too enthused. I don't give you much detail. It goes like this. The ring is in this house. There's about a dozen things you have to do to get it, but you have to do them in a very specific order. If you mess up, this part of the loop resets and you have to start over. How I know the order? Part logic, part trial and error. There's some future using who can give you hints. Talking to them will make things more complicated because you'll be adding that interaction to the loop, so you have to pass those hints on to make younger use later. Oh, swell. Yeah, hope you got a pen. Have fun. I didn't. Let's go then. What's a little kitchen unit here? Do people actually live here besides a bunch of you? Shush him. Nothing about a jar of plant food. Guess I answered your question. Ow! Okay, so if I want to make it easier, I can't talk to my guys. Or, well, me's. This is one of those guestbook visitors assigned. We have one signature on it, yours, and today's date. A funerary urn, presumably full of ashes. There's a black framed photograph of someone on the wall, but it's too distant and blurry to make out any details. Looks like they're waiting to talk to you, but they need you to make the first move. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to make things more complicated on myself. Okay, so taking the plant food is not the first one. Fireplace is empty, but there's a couple of nice brass candlesticks on the mantle. Take one. You got one of the candlesticks. It's nice weight for throwing. Some logs stacked up the stove and fireplace. You can see a little kindling hatchet wedged up in a pile. Take the hatchet. Oh no! Well, I can take the candlestick. This toilet doesn't have anything in it. Yet. Flush it. Nope. Can't flush the toilet. Okay, take the candlestick. Examine the cabinet. Impression. Sink and medicine cabinet seem normal. It's refreshing seeing the mirror image face you're used to instead of face of a past or future self who looks a little uncanny because they aren't mirror reversed. Raid the cabinet. You open the medicine cabinet and rifle through it for anything that looks useful. I will never have anything to say about this bathtub. Door is bolted from the other side and you don't have the key. There's no bulb in this lamp, it's just an awkward and empty hat rack now. There's some really sad looking dried up plant fronds in this pot. Huh, what's this weird little throw rug for? It's tacked to the floor. Attached closet, also known as a wardrobe. You find a pretty hit jacket in there, but you leave it alone in case it turns out to be your grandfather's or grandson's or something complicated like that. Ow. Okay, take candlestick. Take the hatchet, making a mess of all the neatly stacked logs. When you look up again, you notice that the you that was leaning against the bookcase had disappeared. Huh. There was a future you leaning on this bookshelf before. Are you them now? Okay, so candlestick is the first one. Candlestick, hatchet. Candlestick. Hatchet. What do you mean that's not it? Okay, no. Candlestick. Raid the cabinet. Then hatchet. Okay. I need to write this down. Hatchet for turning fireplace logs into kindling. You find it in the Delphine house, which is where you are right now, so I probably didn't mean to remind you. If I take the plant food, okay, that's not the order. Candlestick. Raid the cabinet. Kindling. Oh wait, new interaction. Smash the urn. No. Candlestick. Raid cabinet. Kindling hatchet. Flush. The candlestick at the hatch. You chuck the candlestick at the trapdoor, bounces off with a thump, and clatters to the ground and rolls away. A muffled voice calls to you. Hello? Hey, can you lower the ladder? It's kind of a folding stairs thing. Well, lower that then. Okay, stand back. Hatch opens and a narrow staircase unfolds slowly on a counterweighted hinges. Okay, so tacked carpet after the hatchet. Go upstairs. As you climb the steep and rickety step, you hear a crash, some sort of noise, like a bunch of boxes falling over. You don't see anyone else in the attic. The attic steps automatically fold themselves back up as you take your weight off them. Okay. Box of old storage boxes and stuff. Rubbish to them. You go through the boxes one by one, stacking them neatly nearby. There isn't anything good in them, but you find a big hole in the floor. Then you hear a loud bang from the attic hatch. Hello? A muffled voice calls out from below. Hey, can you lower the ladder? It's kind of a folding stairs thing. Well, lower that then. Okay, stand back. Open the hatch. You poke around the stair until you find the catch that lowers them and activate it. As the stairs slowly unfold, it occurs to you there wasn't anyone up here when you got here, so maybe you also shouldn't be here when they get here. Oops. Okay. Candle. Great cabinet. I can't believe raiding cabinet is an actual thing. Part of this whole quest line. Rubbish for boxes. Escape through the hole. Ow. Ceramic setup makes this box look really important, but it's just a dirty old shoebox with a padlock on it? This owl skeleton lends in the room of air mystery it hasn't really earned. This door bolted from the side. Unlock it. You unlock the door. Go through. Okay, so the meat from the table is now gone. Future you was hanging out in this chair earlier. Is it your turn? Smash the ear. No. Nail stick. Great cabinet. Take hatchet. Open the attic door. Go up. Rummage through boxes. Go down a hole. Unlock the door. Part of me is empty, but there's a couple nice brass metal candlesticks. How'd that candlestick get back there? Nope, don't take the candlestick again. Through. Now take the plant food. Got a jar of plant food. Nice. Okay. Now what? Flush it? No. I will get this right without additional help from myself. Now can I smash the urn? Yes, I can. Use a kindling hatchet to smash the urn. This was a little like... It's a bit like breaking open a piggy mix, except that its analogy is psychotic. A pile of ashes has a key in it which you take. It looks like the key, probably the key to that door on your right. Oh, the one on the desk is gone. There's some really sad looking dried up plant from the pot. Feed the plant. No, that's not it. Okay, we're getting there. We're up to like step 8 or something. And food, earn smash. Now flush. Yes, you flushed the empty toilet. Whoosh. You didn't get reset via time portal outside the house, and that seems that the toilet never has anything in it, and therefore the yet was unnecessary. If you've been expecting to eventually read something gross here, then either I apologize or you're welcome, depending on how you're feeling about that. So the toilet comes after smashing the urn. What? 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 Huh. That doesn't seem right. Stuff has gone back to normal. Maybe now I give the plant food? Because I can't... Yeah, that's it. Oh, dang it. I didn't read the description. Candle, cabinet. Take the hatchet. Open the one above. Rummage through the boxes. Go down a hole. Unbar the door. Take the plant food. Smash the urn. Flush the toilet. Then administer the plant food. There's some really sad looking dried up plant fronds in the pot. Feed the plant. You dump the plant food into the pot. You can practically hear it gasp as it springs up tall green leaves. Small brass key is thrown out the pot and onto the floor. That's some pretty insane plant food. You got small brass key. Little brass key that a hungry plant threw at you in the Delphine house. Great. Now's a good time to open this. Unlock it. You unlock the box with the key you found in the plant and slowly open it. Inside is an old, dried out, severed human hand wearing the Mobius ring. Ah. And despite its condition, you know the back of your hand like the back of your hand. This ring only has only one side, so technically there's a difference between wearing it and not wearing it. It's a second one. Time to get out of this freaking place. Hey, you did it! Congratulations! Knew you would. He winks broadly. Thanks. Don't forget to go back to Crystal Dream so you can meet yourself on the road and give me that ring. Okay, right. Also, don't forget to come back here 10 years from now and put your severed hand in that box. I imagine, though, when your hand gets cut off, that'll be a pretty good reminder. Listen, I know this whole thing was probably a real pain in the rear. Let me give you something for your trouble. Pass me your Crystal Dream Lake postcard. You hand him your postcard and draws a little spiral on it. Location unlocked. Random spot on your postcard. What's this? Well, not I'll be telling, but it's something good, I promise. Oh, okay, thanks, Chester. My future self is a hook hand. Yeah, I noticed that. How do I feel about that? I don't want to lose my hand. Well, on the bright side, you got 10 years before it happens. Make the most of it. Enjoy that hand while you've got it. Seriously, Chester, who are you? Do you ever think about how mysteries are kind of a paradox? They're enticing and compelling because we want answers. We want to know what's going on. But as soon as you find out, it isn't fun anymore because all the magic was in the wanting. But even if you're aware of that, you still want to know the answers because wanting to know the answers is what a mystery is. It's a goal you love to pursue, but it's destroyed when you achieve it, like catching a soap bubble. Does that mean you aren't going to tell me? I'll tell you if you really want to know. I figured I'll leave that much. Not to take the decision away from you. That speech was to get you to think seriously about whether you really want to know or not. I said I do want to know who you are. You sure? It isn't a particularly exciting answer. Most mysteries aren't. It isn't a funny answer either. Yeah, tell me. Name's Chester Mobius, at your service. Just an old fool with Julie Crafter who was afraid of dying. So I tried to make a magic ring that would keep that from happening. I suppose it worked technically, not in the way I intended. You saying you're stuck here? Forever? Well, how exactly the word forever relates to the situation is a little unclear, but it appears that way. That's horrifying. Nah, it's not so bad. Weather's alright, don't get hungry, plenty of people to chat with, well, plenty of a person. Sorry for the inconvenience, Slam. It wasn't intentional. I don't even know how you got mixed up in this in the first place. If there even still was a first place. Jeez, Chester. Oh, no need for that maudlin look. I'm fine. You go on now. I know you got much more important stuff on your plate. I think you know you well enough to know there'll be another one of you along directly. See you around, Chester. You see your past self in the distance, heading up to the road towards you. It must be time to give him the Mobius ring. You meet yourself on the road again. Good thing I'm not the Buddha. I'm not really in the mood for jokes right now, to be honest. Take this damn thing. Give him the ring. You hold out the Mobius ring. Ah, jeez. Look, you know how this works by now. I took it, so you have to take it too. But I'm the earlier you. If I don't take it, then you won't have taken it either. I already did. Well, from your perspective, yes. That's the one that matters to me, and when you're me, you'll agree. Take it. Fine, fine. What is it? Pain in the ass. You want my advice? Don't use it. Why not? Because you'll find out. Find out what? Why you shouldn't have used it. Ask Chester at Delphine Farm. He'll explain, except not really. And Paradox closed. Finally. An unremarkable spot. Do I need to equip the Mobius ring? Do I need a shovel or something? Do I have a shovel? It doesn't look like I have a shovel. Maybe I need to buy a shovel. No. No shovels. What is this unremarkable spot? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, okay, I see. Ah. I can't go back outside like this. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Completely forgot about this mechanic. Put the outhouse right here at this spiral. Really? There's nothing there. Yeah, I'd like to be an outhouse there instead. Well, the customer's always right about where they want their outhouse. That's us saying I just made up. We'll get it taken care of you. Woohoo. Perhaps this place was more remarkable at some other time. Head in and see. If there really is a summer camp in this crazy time nexus, it's gotta be a liability nightmare. It looks like a car, but much cooler. See what's inside. You try to open the door, but it's locked. Jimmy the door. You pop the lock and open the door, ruining the coat hanger in the process. There's a pretty fancy looking gun in the passenger seat. As you're pretty sure the owner of this car hasn't been born yet, you feel okay about taking it. You got an automatic pistol. A modern automatic pistol, although maybe a bit more modern than you've seen before. Not that you're someone who's intimately familiar with the state-of-the-art firearm technology. This old stagecoach is treating this ordinary sand as if it's quicksand. Search the coach. A really nice cowboy hat's gone down with the ship. This pristine hat's obviously never seen the inside of a cattle drive. A robot, half buried in weird colored sand. See what it's holding? It's a ring! You pry apart its pincer and grab it. Pure energy made solid, then bend into a circle a little bigger than the diameter of a human finger. Third round of combat, it rewinds time back when you still had all of your HP, huh? It's an ancient sarcophagus. You approach the sarcophagus. The top has gone long since crumbled to dust and it is empty. No, it isn't empty. There's a jawbone on a very small pillow. Inspect it. You bend down for a closer look and hear a faint whisper. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry? You lean in even closer. Still can't hear it. This seems kind of rude, but so is leaving without hearing what it has to say. You pick up the bone and hold it up to your ear. Oh, come on, please speak up. Hold it even closer. Stick it in your ear. You jam the jawbone as far as your ear as you can. Stick your finger in the other ear. You jam your finger into the other ear. Close your eyes and listen as hard as you can. And... what? Untying. Okay. You put the jawbone back into the sarcophagus, and in doing so you notice something yellow hidden under the pillow. You grab it as a reward for your patience. You got Smiling Face button. Neat. Abstract representation of a smiling face made out of baked light and painted bright yellow. I already have an accessory that gives me +3 to +1 to all stats. Is this the same outhouse? Go through and find out. It is! Fancy Dan, I found some ice. Cool, baby. Order a drink. Whiskey with milk. No, wait. Bass oil. And, ooh, magic ice cube. This is a disgusting drink. So what do I have now? Hot, cold armor, spooky stench armor. I need more stench armor. And then is that enough? Hopefully that's enough. Now to face the ultimate challenge. Game of chess! I'll play white. Jessica moves king. How do you respond? Burning rook trick. How do you like those apples? Nice move. Jessica moves a bishop and captures one of your pawns. How do you respond? The shivering bishop ploy. Oh ho ho! The sun was in my eyes. Jessica advances one of her knights. How do you respond? The ghost knight ruse. Nice move. Jessica moves a king and captures one of your knights. How do you respond? The rook skeleton maneuver. Jessica advances one of her bishops. The belching pawn defense. What's your advances one of her pawns? What's your play? The lewd king technique. Advances one of her bishops. The burning rook trick. Beginner's luck. Checkmate. Nicely done. Leave the table. Do I get anything? No. Yep, it's just playing chess. Okay, let's put our gear back to how it was. Monster Club sash, put back on the mystical pants. Wait, I got your paperweight and brass knuckle back. Janie gives you a curtain on. You got my paperweight back from Macmillan Cuddy yet? Why'd you say it like that? No reason. Got it right here? Ah, good. She slides the paperweight onto her right hand and smacks against her left palm a couple of times. Missed that feeling, thanks. Don't mention it. Alright, time to get that milk. Where was it? Drexelstead? You come across a kid with a makeshift roadside stand and a hat 2 sizes too big. Hi, wanna buy a brownie hat? Why would a brownie need a hat? I guess like I see putting a little beret on a croissant, but no, not the eating kind of brownies. I mean the little elf guys from the fairy tales. You know, the ones that fake shoes and sleep with your wife. What kind of fairy tales are you reading? Real old ones. I'm very confused. I mean, I'm just assuming they're brownies. Little elf-looking guys anyway. They build little villages and hollow trees and stuff. Found an abandoned one the other day and looted a bunch of little hats from it. Wanna buy one? Only 99 meat, and all the proceeds go to charity. What charity? Me! Can I see them first? Sure, have a look. Orange puckwudgie hat, orange purple puckwudgie hat, green puckwudgie hat. Huh. No thanks, I'm good with my current hat. Oh! Huh. Well, let's see what's inside. Just rust. Let's close this shadow portal. The car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time. Maybe even longer than that. See what's inside. Whatever's in there is locked behind a car door. Dang. I don't have a coat hanger. Maybe I can... Maybe I don't even know where they sell coat hangers. That's a problem. This is a vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. Okay, I'm gonna need a coat hanger. Where do they sell coat hangers, though? Hey, Beatrice. Ah, hey! Thanks for the tip. This place was great. Why are you still dressed as a sheep? Well, firstly, because I came to the realization that not only have I gotten used to being a sheep, I've actually come to like it. Just feels right, you know? Okay, what's the secondly? Stuck zipper. Aha. Ah, messenger friend. What you selling there? Got any, No, you do not. You do not have any paper wired coat hangers. Alright, I gotta go talk to Rufus in the campus. Wherever that is. There we go, Rufus lab. Rufus! Give him back the receiver. Here's your receiver thingy. Hope it got enough clicks and bloops for you. Thanks, I'll give you a ring when I finish doing the math. You also give me a ring now? Oh, sure, I must have had one around here somewhere. He pulls a ring out of the drawer and hands it to you. You got a bottle cap ring. You can't take more than 5 damage at once. Neat. This ring has a bottle cap built to it, capping the amount of damage you can sustain to the precise spot on your ring finger. Thanks, Rufus. Messages! You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a message from Rufus at SIT. You dial the number. Hi, I'd like to go order pizza to go and no anchovies. Sorry, I must have a wrong number. Wait, Rufus? Oh, hi Slime. Can you come to my lab? I nearly finished a quantum communication device, but I just need a couple more things. Alright, I'll swing by when I can. Great, thanks. See you then. Ah, hello again. So what's this last errand? Okay, so I need some way to connect an antenna and some other stuff to this Fishman Pearl. But a regular antenna won't work. I need one that's magical. I don't like saying magical, but we'll go with that for brevity's sake. Okay, so far. What I need is an antenna, or at least a steel thing 5 or 6 feet long that I can use as an antenna. It has to be from somewhere with a lot of local resonant magic, or a place magical creatures live. Somewhere like that. Please tell me you have more to go than that. Yeah, don't worry. I know you're busy. I did some research in advance. I know exactly the place. Oh, thank God. In Great County, there's a weird little town full of weird little elf guy called Puckwitch. I just had a conversation about that. They're kind of like a fairy tale brownies, except really mean. Here, I'll mark the location on your placemat. See if we can find an antenna or something antenna like that. When you come back, I'll tell you the next step. Now, speaking of which, there was also a Gator Man and Big Moist. I wanted a weapon, I believe. Whoops, fishing. Oh right, there's also a boss fight down here. Do I have enough steel plates to kill it though? No. It's definitely not enough steel plates, I believe. Offer a weapon. What's this dire corn holder? Yes, good, weapon strong. Safe now. Thanks, human. No problem. Hey, there's a bunch of hobos collecting in a camp outside of Ocean City. It's pretty accepting people. I don't think they mind you joining, plus it'd be handy to have some muscle around the place. Sound good, I go. Gator Man Hobo. Oh, so he does buy the rock candy. Nice. It's a Gator Hobo you met in the Gator Man helmet. Probably ought to recognize him, though. Oh, hello. Oh, Hey, see you found a place. Yes, thanks. Camp good. People nice. Glad to hear it. The way my name's Slime. Hello, Slime. Name Agamemnon. There any hobo code? Yes, I share. Should I teach you some symbols mostly concerned with hunting and dentistry? Hopefully that's enough hobo code. I think that's all I have to do. Yeah, I don't think I have to do anything else around here. Ah, yeah, I gotta get milk. All right, I need a wire cutter. Or wire hanger. Seems I'm always looking for work. How'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. Yeah, me too, but the closest you and I are gonna come to space, I think, is a little piece of it inside Amon Molross's place. Shows you on a place where it is. A little piece like a meteorite? Exactly that. Genuine chunk of the cosmos landed right on Amon's lap. Between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. Meteorite, you just a little piece of it. It ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it. Take care of it. Understand me? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite. It ought to be a piece of cake because the other day the whole Molross family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Okay, so you'll be able to waltz in there, I bet. Huh. How's it going? Name's Farina. Hey, I'm Slime. Nice goggles. Nice. Did you cop a gander at my sweet breezer out front? The car? I was wondering why it was tied to a hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that area. Gotta keep her under control. I get it. Say, word is you're pretty handy in a problem-solving kind of way. Think you can help me out with a little problem? What kind of something? See, my buggy's a little dynamo, but once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my beeper set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Everybody shut down a while back. They was working on a new kind of engine, one made of beans. Are you serious? That's the day is long. Wouldn't have believed it neither, but I saw a test run one of those birds. I mean, it ran like lightning. I told it exploded anyway. Where does they fix that problem though? Just how to switch to a different kind of beans. And that final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle it for me. Okay, I'll do it. Great, I knew you was a right egg. Let me mark that place on the map for you. Old Ford compound. As far as I know, the factory's been in Indiana for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. What about you, Grover? What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. Came here a week ago, so to pick one up, but I completely forgot they don't sell it here. So I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, when the next time you look at the clock, seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been managing to go to the Grove Valley Ocean and see if they got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you could do me a real favor. Okay, I'll go. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down the direction to the place for you. One sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine you couldn't spare that much anyway. Huzzah, map is more filled out. Vaguely house-shaped thing that's difficult to look at. It's an impenetrable seeming wall of corn. Try to push through it. Ah. Somebody's dumping a lot of broken appliances in here. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. See what else was wrong with it. Ah, there's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. You got refrigeration coil. Manage our refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out what anything useful to do with it, you can always just sell it. This ship's radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in, but we're gonna ignore that for now. There we go. The radio is working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. This maze is too thorny and weird for you to push through. Huh. Frozen in place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. It isn't any less freakish up close. I'll fight it later. Ooh, fishing in the pot. How long can I fish this for? Okay, that's probably enough. This hobo was humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hey there, Cornelius, pleased to meet ya. Hey Cornelius, I'm Slime, what you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around here, yeah? Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? And you can just about do anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cob, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in dentistry, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Destiny. Why'd I say dentistry? Phew, I was afraid this was going to be some sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I had to explain it. Huh, nope. In fact, I think my name is probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? But yeah, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Huh, okay. Know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all they're all corn related, yes? He writes someone on a corn husk for you. Hobo code knowledge increased. You know, there's a big hobo camp heading into Ocean City. They got a nice community going. Be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Now, I feel pretty good about my situation. I get your reluctance to leave all this corn behind, but the other hobo at the camp could really benefit from it too. Not like I could just carry it all with me. Well, I know some magic. I could probably set up a small specific use portal for you. You mean a cornhole? A cornhole, yeah. Well, heck, let's do it! You magic up a cornhole in the nearby field, and Cornelius packs a few years into the bindle for the road. Sweet. Fight the scarecrow. Oh, I'm alone. Oh no. Summon. Cheese element. Or bean? Yeah, cheese elemental. Oof. How much health do I have? I have barely enough to survive that. You won! You'd be a real hero to the Krills if any had been around to see it. You got Scarecrow hat. Severed Scarecrow face. This maze is impassable in that direction. Probably squeeze through the corn here. Woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in depths of the maze. Oh, maze. It's a maze. Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants, etc. I meant, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh? How did you mention it? I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients at Cornfield, you know. I'm worried my wet finger's getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry, that's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth, because of how it gets wet. Suddenly I don't feel very well. You need some dental work done? Do you mind if I did some, only for practice? Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply it by 10. That's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate the long, rubber glove fingers as they make thorough, prodding investigation of your back molars. You got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There you go. All finished. You got badly misaligned teeth. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Ow. You have a mirror? A what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No. And if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you like me to give it a chance to put it right? Fine, give it a try. Sorry, you lost a perk, badly misaligned teeth. Oof. Is that? Wait, you got no teeth at all. Well, okay, well, never mind what I said a second ago. What? Oh, I'm very I appreciate you bearing with me, but I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We would call it dentisto. You give me one last chance to fix your teeth? And then when I put new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, the answer to the question. Yes, this is the answer to the question I think you're asking. First plug. Doctors ask you to say ah, which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. You lost a perk, no teeth at all. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I just thrown them away. You got perfect teeth. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. You said the pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. I agree 100%. You still don't seem happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that maybe your average patient is more at ease leading treatment to a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I can see that was a problem for me, sure. I like to my little patch to feel more like a dentist's office. It's missing something that says dentist. Teeth? Teeth! That's it, precisely. We don't feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model? Anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I got plenty of that. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. Not being speaking more metaphorically now, but if you happen to find one, sure, but no, guess again. Mouthwash? That's important, sure, but I already got plenty of it in my purse. Here, help yourself. Ooh. When you think about it, mouthwash is a really gross word for something so nice and clean and refreshing. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. Thinking of something else. Okay, teeth. Where do I find teeth? Oh, hold on. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off a cornflower. Oh there, what's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, that's fine too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? Got into a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh. You like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long. I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would it even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of ennui. And you must miss a lot of things from before? It's my friends mainly. I think my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. Might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Anything else? I missed the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. First it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. Miss my cat, Fluffy and Black. Probably still is. Miss my Teddy. Might be too old for him now. I'm sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. See you later, Sissy. Ha! Loose coat hanger on the ground here. I need this. Wardrobe stands here looks like a proverbial cheese. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. You could cut a hole in the back. At least you could contain a portal to a magical world of corn. But it does contain an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing here is in your size or denomination. Looks like an ice cream truck, but a label makes a slightly different claim. Talk to him. Hi there, I'm Ike Bremen, the cream corn man. Sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You selling cream corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell some ice cream. If I had some cream. Say, you seem like someone who hasn't had an expensive truck to keep an eye on and it's free to come and go as they please. If you could do me a couple favors, I'd appreciate it. What's the sales pitch on this cream corn? Well, sweet corn goodness that you know and love, but in cream form. Although for clarity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, it might just be the stuff you're looking for. How'd you get in here? The last thing I remember is telling the kid I was at a bomb pop. Feel like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. Buy some cream corn. What kind of favors? Need cream. Lots of it. Like a barrel of it. Plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know. I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's the thing that makes the inside of the box cold. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. This might be what part you're looking for. Yeah, the lock looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Would you like some iced corn? Sure. Huh. Frozen corn on the cob on a stick. Barrel of cream. Something I can make ice cream out of. Not white paint. I tried that one. No good? Nope. This ain't ice corn now? Yep, had a big bit of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made... Oh, nuts. I should have called them corn sickles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, you mean leftover from eating the popsicles. Yeah, right. Is this stock of evil corn causes this malevolent maze, or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh, well. Serious looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around his area of the maze. Excuse turn hot. Name, rank, and serial number. Sign green, fair to middling, and 6? Likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? Spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean, those dirty blues. Blues? Talking about the Blue Cola Army? Damn right I am. I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this makes it easy to forget. At ease, and you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So how are things? Things I'm assuming you're referring to troop morale. Are you have troops here? Certainly. The milkman, the dentist, and an ice cream man, and the little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate out a 2 out of 10. Pathetic, frankly. If the blues attack us now, we'd be routed for certain. How'd you get here? That information is on a strictly need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, colonels. This isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Oh, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that makes the escape impossible. Huh. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How'd you get in your first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just walked in? Ah, you weren't banished here. There we go. Therefore, this maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? Said too much already. What of the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not. Man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we had a few during the war, they made excellent scouts. Well, they could be trusted to come back. Huh, weird. What's with all this spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigation included its nature so far proven inconclusive. You mean incornclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. How long have these been here? What are you looking for in particular? You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, then dig a little deeper into that the arm is attached to an entire bear. Teeth for the dentist. After several false alarms, he finds some false teeth, the kind with the little wind-up rotor when Grandpa was too tired to chew his food himself. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box mechanism jammed to them. Give it 20 years or so and these will be all the rage. Teddy bear, in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. A sullen milkman. Hey there, you milkman? Oh, yeah, Milkman Stan, that's me. How'd you end up here? I don't want to talk about that. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple times, the twist at the end really loses thrill. What? You know what's even worse than that? I guess not? I'm allergic to corn. If I even eat even a single kernel, my place swells like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh, jeez. Then what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. The bright side, I bet I got the cleanest coal in the Tri-County area. And there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It's fine. Never changes. Just this gray, slightly chilly nothing. Always. I don't see how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel at least. Yeah, I guess then I had to deal with some cat running around. I got it in my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. Look, that's some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm also allergic to cat meat. There's this crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield keep trying to talk to me about calcium. Tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. Oh, she's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing, you know what the worst thing is? Sure, I got corns. Huh? Corns, like the kind that get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted about how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. Don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have a smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. No milk right now, thank you. What if I wear the scarecrow hat? Will it run away? Crows are generally very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung and cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. These crows know what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes the sound of a rusty garage door with a baby. Like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Make friends with it. Well, it's not like the outside realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimension warp cornfield. By the looks of it, he's taking full advantage of the situation. So it's probably a non-starter unless you got something that's much better than ordinary corn. So I need some super corn. Kitty! Oh. No! Ugh, I'm gonna need something to lure that kitty back. Look for a bow tie. Oh yeah, there is indeed a bow tie here. Pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. The perfect thing to wear if you want everyone at church to know you're a fancy little boy. Found a new bow tie for you. Well, I think that's a sharp-looking piece of finery. Makes me feel a little better, but I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. Well, now that I got... You still don't look all that happy. Well, now that I got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare labyrinth freely for some reason. Any chance you want to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to my professional sensibilities. Milkman's dirty secret. Secret that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some earth-shattering revelation. Scrub the milkman's hat. Use some elbow grease to remove the other kinds of grease from this hat. Milkman's sins have been washed away, assuming the dandruff is a sin. Hello again. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I think Randy's finding me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. Found your teddy bear. Well, found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yes, it's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he smells kind of musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles. How long has it been? Thank you so much. This makes me feel a lot better. Something the matter? Huh. Where did I find these teeth? I have these. Sort of thing, I always carry a few as a backup myself. You don't want these ones? Oh, no, what I'm looking for is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. Oh. What do I make of these? If I'm not mistaken, those teeth belong to her grandfather. You want them? He asked for teeth. Oh. But these? Oh, look, they're fun. I think that'd be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. Anything else I can do? You know what would really make this place feel like a dentist's office? A popcorn machine. Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. Plus it'll make cleanings much more interesting. I could look out for a popcorn machine, I guess. Would you mind? Sure. Oh, right. I need to pick this lock. Jimmy the lock with an iron hanger. You managed to unlock the door, destroying the hanger in the process. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. Small jewelry box, but it'll come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it on the trip. Open it. You got an old engagement ring and a friendship ring. A little diamond ring from a prior engagement. On the outside of the dog, this ring would look really good. Huh. Popcorn machine. Broken popcorn machine in case you want any broken popcorn. Got a machine for the dentist. You fold the machine up and put it in your pocket. It's one of those folding kinds. If you want to keep moviegoers fed without losing money, you have to make some concessions. Wash your popcorn machine. I never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine with decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accents I made in your mouth. You really put a smile on my face. Maybe you should be the dentist. Ah, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You be a natural. I'm blushing. cleaned your hat. Hand the hat back to Stan. Oh wow, thankfully practically good as new, thanks. This is definitely calls for separation. Have some milk on the house. No, but somewhat less on the house than it was before. Scratch out the price on the sign and write in some new ones. Are you selling me some milk? After all you've done for me, I'd be happy to. Only 500 meat per barrel. That's still a really steep for a glass of milk. It's also as good as an offer you're gonna get. I can't afford to go any lower. Look, I'm throwing the glass in for free. I'll first get a saucer of milk. Here you go, cheapskate. Sheesh. You know what? I'll also get a glass. Enjoy. It's supposed to be beige? Yes. Hard-won glass of what you're pretty sure is just regular milk. And buy a barrel. Barrel of old-style milk. Thank you for your patronage, but speaking of large quantity of meat, your patronage involved. Uh-huh. More and older milk than you'll ever need. Maybe I can get some cream by freezing the barrel of milk. That's how it works, right? That is not how it works. Aha! Milk! Found your barrel of milk. Milk, eh? Nah, that'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. Nice. Let me just change my sign and I'll be right with you. Hey, Ike. Hey there, wanna buy some creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream. I don't have the equipment for it here, but got pretty close, I think. Huh, okay. Buy some creamed ice. There you go. Thanks for all your help. I put it in one of the very few bowls I have left. Why can't you a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream? You got creamed ice. Thanks. No, come back, Cat. I have a saucer of milk for you. I bet he couldn't find me if I sent out a saucer of milk for him. I just happened to have one. Oh, thank you. His milk is a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down. After a while, the corn stalks rustle. The cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you. I missed you so much. Thanks. I bet I never would have found it without your help. Ah, you're welcome. Pet the ghost. New cat unlocked. You can now pet ghost to receive a boon. You can get cold armor. Neat. I brought some thing like ice cream. Oh, thank you. She takes a bowl of creamed ice, tries it, tilts her head thoughtfully. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but it's much better than corn. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, again. I like it a lot better now that you've helped me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday. Until then, this is such a bad place. Thank you. Sure, no problem. We go back to the army camp. How's the morale among the troops? Right now I rated a 10 out of 10. By gum, that's better than I've ever seen them. I received field report that this is your Jurgen soldier. I think yourself the promotion. Colonel pulls out a fancy pair of military epaulets and hands you in a snappy salute. These sit on your shoulders like a little angel and a little devil, each of which is whispering that you should set stuff on fire. Well, now I have no idea how to make friends with that crow. I need a way to cut that corn somehow. Maybe if I go back to the hobo camp and talk to Cornelius about Billy? It sounds like... It's starting to sound like they're the one that banished Billy here. Or Billy was the one that banished them here. Back to Ocean City. Go back to hobo camp. Ha! Hi! Thanks for the tip about this place. Everyone's really appreciative about my corn and my cooking skills. Because I was being selfish, of course, it does feel good to share and help folks out. Ah, that's great. So you've been doing a lot of cooking? Yep. Been making a lot of corn meals out of cornmeal. What can I do for you? So what's cooking? Tried a few different things. Everyone liked my cornbread best. Mainly just cornbread. Here, let me cut you a piece. Thanks for helping me out. Cornbread is so delicious. I can't even make a joke about it. I just want some cornbread. Oh, thanks. Anything I can do for you? Can I have some more cornbread? You bet. Although, since you ain't strictly speaking a hobo, I have to charge you a little bit for the ingredients. You got a plenty of cornbread, lard, and salt, and so on in short supply around here. Sure, that's fair. Since Cornelius, right? I finally had the ingredients to make proper drinkable moonshine. Well, I say drinkable, but honestly, you really shouldn't unless your liver is accustomed to this sort of stuff. I made a whole batch just for you to pay you back for the hat. Maybe you could use it to engine fuel or a bomb or something. Oh, thanks. Okay, so about the secret plan. Slime, you have been extraordinarily helpful. With your aid, the population at this camp has grown enormously. I believe I can trust you enough to reveal my full plan to you. Ooh, what is it? I am reliably informed that there is a small, sparsely inhabited island in the Eastern Ocean that is somehow unaffected by the passage of time. My intention is to gather as many hobos as possible and sail there to establish a marvelous, sparkling city of total freedom. Unimpeded by this country's laws and social mores, I shall name the city Hobopolis. Sounds fantastic, and thanks to you, I believe I have enough people to make this fantasy a reality. I'm in your debt, Slime. Cannot imagine there are many more hobos out there that would join our cause, but please locate them if you can. Okay, I'm on it. What was I doing? Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Black gold mine, Rufus. Ah, yes, delivered a glass of milk. Grover needs some fertilizer. Ah, yeah, and I need to go back and turn... I think I can give this cornbread to the crow. There we go, Drexel's dead. Maybe later. Hey girl, you want some cornbread? You toss a square of cornbread at the giant crow, who snaps it out of the air and swallows it whole. His eyes go wide, he does an ecstatic little dance for a moment, then plucks a large feather from its ring and tosses it towards you and flies away with a loud caw. You got it, giant crow feather. As black as pitch, shiny as gold, big as a tennis racket, and light as itself. Neat. Master can of cocktail onions is the sole occupant of this little diverticulum. Grab it. Take it to the speakeasy. Historians are baffled by what possible sequence of nonsense that could have resulted in this being a thing. Giant crow feather, huh? Maybe I'll find a way to get to this house later. But for now, turn in this glass of milk. You find that glass of milk for me yet? It's very important to me. Yes, here it is. Oh, darling, I knew I could count on you. Let me give you your reward. She stands up and plants a slow kiss on your cheek, then chuckles as you feel yourself start to blush. Now I could really use a drink. Huh? What about the milk? I mean a real drink. The milk is for later. Thanks again, sweetheart. I was nothing. Let's see. The Mafia wanted us to take out the black gold mine. Ooh, fossil fuel. +1 mysticality. Junk mail, an old insurance company letter. A yellow envelope from an insurance company. Based on your previous experiences, you expect it as You expect that it is exactly as confusing as it is boring. You can't open it up because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, but you have to admit that the logic behind it is sound. This truck isn't destroyed as a house, but it's still plenty destroyed. See what's inside. Doors locked and keyholes rusted so badly it'll be completely useless. Dang it. Need more wire coat hangers. Nothing left of this house but charcoal and foundation. Start a cosmetics company. At least not that kind of foundation. Door on this trailer says property of Helco Oil Conglomerate. Keep out. Keep in instead. Expensive and expansive tool chest. See what's inside. Unsurprisingly, tools. Neatly arranged workbench. Inside a trailer, there's a locker. See what's inside. Inside the locker, there's a blazer. Inside that, in the pocket of the blazer, there's a ring. I guess this gag doesn't go as deep as you'd hope it would. A fancy diamond and engagement ring you found in a blazer and a locker in a trailer. It's too small for you to wear, even on your pinky. This desk is neatly organized. There's a Helco logbook on it. Look at the book. This logbook is full of meticulous records written in meticulous handwriting. This whole scene is so meticulous that meticulous doesn't even seem like a word anymore. Entry, March 5th. Oh boy, it's my first day as a drilling site supervisor, and I can't wait to prove myself. I gotta work hard to establish myself as a real up-and-comer, and once my career is secure, maybe I'll have the confidence to pop the question to Clara. You know, the marriage question. Anyway, the crew has a derrick set up, and we're turning the drill on tomorrow morning. Seems like former owners of the house have cleared out already. They yelled a lot of angry-sounding foreign words at us yesterday. They were gone when I got here this morning. Kinda feel bad, but that's progress. So we started drilling and hit this big air pocket near the surface. Is hit the right word? Can you hit air? Anyway, it's probably just a random little cave. We lowered a couple guys down with the lamps to check it out. And unrelated, I heard a big explosion from just the west of here. Check the maps and whatever's over there, it's not a Helco facility. Guess I'll have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. Right at the cave we drilled into is an old gold mine. Go figure. When we strike oil, it'll be black gold mine. Haha. I should write that down. Oh wait, I just did. Anyway, we can't find any record of it in the geological surveys, and we can't find the entrance either. Guess it must have caved in years ago. I sent the crew to digging a proper shaft down. They're starting in the root cellar of the house, because it's slightly lower than the ground level and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some magazine he found hidden in the attic of the house, and a carbide lamp on his helmet started to fire and torched the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a mark on my record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared a path to the shaft and put a trapdoor over it and keep the ashes and the rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to reconnoiter the mine. I guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the ladder, they come back all pale and sickly looking and freak out when they see the sun. Just can't find a good help these days. Guess I'll do it myself. I can't wait till Monday though. Had a really nice weekend. Super relaxing. You really needed that. Went on a date with Clara. We had a great time. I think maybe she was hinting about getting married too. Oh geez, what am I thinking? This is a company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time to go see what's in that old mine. Back from the mine. Wasn't so bad out there. I don't get why the crewmen act so weird. It's nice and dark down there. Not at all bright like it is up here all the time. Really gives me a headache, to be honest. Made some friends down there too. Great guys. They really understand me. I think I'll knock off early and go see if Clara is home. I just can't get her rosy pink cheeks out of my mind. Huh. Okay then. Look for the trapdoor. You clear away some of the burned rubble and follow the main street. Sure enough, there's a trapdoor in what used to be the floor of a root cellar. You open it to reveal a ladder leading down to the darkness. Climb down the ladder. This way is blocked by rubble, or whatever a fancy mining term for rubble is. This part of the wall is both spooky and moist. Know what you're getting through here with. You would need a bunch of TNT plus a blasting cap and detonation plunger. This card is empty save for a discarded pickaxe. Yoink! A card of meat ore. We'll find some. You will find as much of the meat ore you can with your bare hands. Okay, someone was drunk mining. Uh-oh, that's putting it mildly. Approach. Hi. It has been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Yeah, that's me. Novel, I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps if you please us, we will permit you to join our family and live down here in luxury forever. Luxury? Living in an abandoned mine? Vampire gestures behind him to the rear part of the tunnel. It's actually really nice back there. Oh, huh. Vampires regard you with interest, though an unsettling percentage of that interest is in your neck. Let's come out light down here. Have you guys been trapped down here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing the breeze that came to block the trapdoor as the foundation of the house. There's a collapse over there. Gosh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are kind of wealthy. It is very comfortable down here. Sure, but didn't you get bored? Vampires exchange glasses. What? Admittedly, the things did get a bit stale in the bedroom. We had to invent a whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real nasty freaks now. Okay, changing the subject. Vampires regard you with interest. Ask what they'll do now. Well, now that you aren't trapped anymore, what are you gonna do? Well, we've definitely got to go find some proper food. I am so totally sick of these ghouls. Yes, they are so dry, it's like sucking the blood out of a turnip. Well, sure, that's a great idea. Why don't you all leave and make up for the time you spent trapped down here by staying away equally long? Oh, but I could not leave them all behind all our wealth and luxury for that long. Oh. I already regard you with interest, huh? There's just not a way to get past them much easier, is there? Nope. Right, fighting it is. Won. Those vampires should have been living in an iron mine instead, because, you know, iron is a lot stronger than gold, see? Wow, those vampires really classed up this collapsed mine. It must be nice to be rich. Expensive nightstand. Check the doors. The bottom drawer is full of meat. Actually gold, but we'll go ahead and convert it for you for the convenience. Better just not to even think about it. All these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared, practically falling apart. Oh gee, there's a copy of the Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken right out of it. This is a special kind of chest that only rich people are allowed to know about. How do you get electricity down here? What's a dark sofa for dark naps? A fancy mail order catalog sits atop the fancy mahogany end table. Grab it, fancily. Ooh la la. You got an item. Expensive Luxuries Inc. catalog. A catalog goods that were high-end at the time this catalog was published, but now mostly obsolete 40-year-old trash. Grants an upgradable skill. There's treasure everywhere. High-end mail order catalog published in the late 19th century. Back then, this catalog alone would have set you back 200 meat. For the modern gentleman, an engraved ivory toothpick that conceals a single-shot firearm in the handle. 7,000 meat. Wow, you'll sure be on the lookout for things like that now. There's a surprisingly undesanguinated guy back here. Hello? Salutations! I am Croesus Vanderbilt. You may have heard of me. I'm the richest hobo in the world. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I am claiming the title regardless. And you are? Oh, I'm Slime Green. Nice to meet you. I'm indebted to you for getting rid of those vampire slime. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my cravat for nourishment. Oh, jeez. Know any hobo code you can teach me? Certainly. Mostly financial jargon, but one never knows what might come in handy. What are you doing trapped in a vampire mine? Well, it isn't a vampire mine, you see. It's a gold mine. I found the other end of the ore vein in a small cave a short distance away and tunneled my way here. Unfortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes. Indeed, it was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that those creatures of the night would leave at some point so I could make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh god, please don't collaborate. You know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City. They sure could use some help wealth-wise if you don't mind sharing. Wonderful! Croesus Vanderbilt, hobo philanthropist. That's an excellent ring to it. I shall head there directly. Bye. You look around somewhere to place a doll-sized chemistry check inside to put it doll-sized chemistry set and put it outside to put it on your desk. Oh, cool. You can actually make potions too. One more case of meat. The note reads, Slime. As expected, your performance continues to be admirable. We'll contact you soon with your final mission parametrics. Don Toblerone. You got a briefcase full of meat. Like a cow, this briefcase is flesh surrounded by leather. Unlike a cow, it has brass latches and a handle. Final. That sounds ominous. Don Toblerone location 18. Hi Don, it's me. Ah, excellent. I have one final assignment for you. Final? After this, your perspicacity and qualifications within our organization will have been proven to the ultimacious degree. If you succeed here, you will herewith promoted to the rank of Capo Regime and no longer subject to my various requestations. Wow, okay, then what's the assignment? To assassinate the leader of the Ocean City's vampiric coterie. Gosh. At this moment, Baron Auric de Musca is visiting his favorite leisure establishment, which is location-wise on the boardwalk of our very own Ocean City. Our information gathering experts have determined that the password is Masquerade. Deal with him via any methodology suitable for your preferences, provided that the creature is thoroughly destroyificated, and you acquire his golden fang as evidence. Okay, then what? Once your mission has reached a successful conclusion, we will be in touch directly. May be blessed with fortuitous happenstance, Slime. Thanks. To the boardwalk, I guess. Grouchy looking guy is standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. Say Masquerade. Enter the door. This trunk contains various items lost by various vampires. Find and keep some. You got Skull Cane. You got Shred of Vampire Pants. Vampire Skull Cap. Vampire sits at a table alone, sullenly counting grains of salt. This gassy vampire is tooting in and out of all the pipes. These ladies are dancing halfway between the floor and the ceiling. This window is closed, blocked, glued shut, painted shut, also has a sign on it that says, "Do not open." There's a sign on this lid of this trunk that says, "Loose body parts." Ooh, spooky armor. Trunk is mostly full of lips and tongues, but there are a few ears and fingers as well. Some of them even still had jewelry on them. Old wedding ring. This ring meant to a lot to somebody once, not just a small amount of precious metal. This is a perfect ring for people who want to accentuate sound without having to make an extra trip to the utensil drawer. Right, don't I have an accessory that... These vampires are trying to have a conversation, too terrifying to interrupt. The bartender gives you a chilly look. How did you get in? You are no vampire. Oh, no, I am. I'm just new. My fangs haven't grown in yet. Well, since you got past auto, I suppose that's good enough for me. Do you serve wine? Makes a disgusted noise and rolls its eyes. I require information. Yes? I'm looking for Baron Temuska. We have matters to discuss. The Baron is a very important man, and I should not be pestered by a neophyte. But it's not like I could stop you. He's sitting right over there. He's the one with the vintage color. Door says fiends. That's me. This place is hot and cold running blood. How does this sink make you feel? Your blood curdles and you realize how dangerous it is. It quickly goes all liquidy again. Your blood blushes. Oh, that's okay, blood. There's some hobo code among the graffiti here. Translate it. Whatever you do, don't order the special. That's pretty ominous. This toilet is pristine. Looks like it has never been used. There's a gun down in here. Maybe if you quit the fishing pole, you could snag it. Okay. Somebody tried to flush the evidence. You got a toilet pistol. Where's my ice cream scoop? There it is. I won't have the special. Okay. I'll have the special. Let's mix your cocktail makes made equal parts of blood and nothing. Imagine one of these fun cocktails with dry ice in it, except instead of rum, it's made of blood, and instead of carbon dioxide bubbling out of it, it's flat nothingness. It'll definitely get you wrecked, though maybe not in the sense you were hoping. A shadow rift. Step through. A hideous mirror. A horrible mirror. A damnable mirror. A hateful mirror. A horrible mirror. A hideous mirror. Oh, they just say the same thing. Part of the nothingness is missing here. Screech! Screech! A throbbing ring of negative energy around the glass, darkly. Close it. Use a pliers to twist up different bits of the bit rift until it gets annoyed with you and slams itself shut. This elaborately colored vampire sips languidly from his glass, projecting an air of smug nobility. Talk to him. Baron Oric Temuska, I presume? Well, aren't you the presumptuous one? Indeed, I am Baron de Musca. And you are? I am Slime Green. He shrugged indifferently. It is a pleasure to meet me. What is your business? There are too many vampires in here just to attack, and it's going to take a subtle touch. Excuse me a moment. Oh, time to put that, hat back on. Open it. You get a firm grip on a window, take a deep breath, grit your teeth, and heave! The sash tears free of its various locks and adhesives and slams upward, allowing the room to fill with brilliant white sunlight. Let's just ignore the fact that it's been gloomy and overcast all week. All the vampires inside the bar, Baron Oric Temuska included, scream and burst into flames, quickly disintegrating into piles of grey ash. Heck yeah. The Baron's golden fangs lies on a table in a pile of ash. Grab it. Thanks for the memories, Baron. A lot of mob blood has passed through this over the years, so it has sentimental value to Dante as well as regular old gold value. You hear someone clapping and turn around to see a man in an expensive suit leaning against a nearby lamppost, flanked by two burly goons. Even if you don't recognize him from your bedroom 3 days ago, you'd know him as soon as he opened his mouth. A marvelous outcome, Slime. Truly marvelous. You accomplished the task at hand with finesse and aplomb in equal measurement. Hi, Don. You hand Don Toblerone the Baron's gold fang, and he examines it briefly before tucking away in his jacket pocket. He snaps his fingers and the two goons pat their pockets, becoming more and more flustered until finally one of them finds what he's looking for and hands it to Don Toblerone with a relieved sigh. Don looks at them askance and rolls his eyes and hands you the object, a small black velvet ring box, which proves to contain a gold signet ring. The crest on it appears to be a silhouette of a penguin. You got an item, Mob Capo Signet. Friendly mob guy will aid you in combat. With a solid gold signet ring with a silhouette of a penguin engraved on it. What's this? This, my newly promotionated comrade, is a seal of our boss. This ring identificates you as a capo regime within the organization, with all the privileges therein to which you are hereby entitled. Wow, like what? The details of your specific role, salary, and etc. are still to be determined. You'll be contacted within a week or so with further information. In the meantime, however, wearing this ring will guarantee you the aid of one of our operatives wherever you find yourself embroiled in an altercation, whether melee or gun-wise. Shake his hand. You shake hands amiably. Welcome to the family, Slime Green. It will be an honor and privilege both to be working with you in the future. Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. Thanks, Don. Don Toblerone and the two goons sing a spirited verse of "For they're a jolly good fellow," and tip their hats and saunter away. Aw, shucks. Eat this. Then put on the Gatorman skin pants. Well, look who's back. Kid, I'm truly impressed. We hardly ever get anyone who can get all the way to level 5 of the game of skills. Are you ready for the next challenge? Maybe. You got in the bag. All you have to do is explain the Copenhagen interpretation of the probabilistic nature of the quantum wave function while climbing down a 10-foot grace rope ladder and head first and sink a basketball free throw with his iron shot put. Ready? Ready. You cradle the heavy iron shot in the crook of your arm as you lower yourself down to the first rungs of the loop, carefully hooking your ankles around the rungs. Okay, so, quantum mechanics is basically a set of mathematical equations that can, to be used to predict the results of the experiment performed at the subatomic level, but it can't predict the outcome definitively, only probabilistically, giving a range of possible outcomes referred to as the wave function. The act of actually performing the experiment, measuring the system in question, collapses the wave function down to a single result because, 1 second, roll that shot put. Swish, thunk. Because the act of measurement interacts with the system in a way that can't be ignored. Nearly there. One can say that in a sense that all the potential outcomes existed simultaneously prior to the measurement, and the act of measurement is what causes a single outcome. You reach the ground in the handstand, unhook your ankles, do a flip to right yourself. Pretty basic explanation, but serviceable. That was an extra throw. You get the brass rings. You got cheese ringling. Ringling's like a small version of a ring. This one is made of dried cheese and goes in either your pinky or a cracker. Some elementals will be more powerful. A ring carved from a chunk of endangered coral. It wasn't endangered at the time of carving. It became endangered later as a result of how much similar carving was done. Neither of these is made of brass. Just an expression. Hooray! Geez, 13. What is this Borge house anyway? On the inside also says Borge. Outside of the mailbox says Borge. One of Will Hunter's fences. At this point, it's not your job to paint them. Paint it. Pick it, you paint it. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse appears to be the only settled farmstead in the area. Must be lonely with no neighbors to meet or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It's one of the main things they do, just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. A voice, muffled and gruff, shouts back. Who is that there? It's Slime. Can't hear you in the rain. Both the painting and the church depicts are in need of restoration. Just embarrassing work all around. Molly's too engrossed in examining the poster to respond to you. An illustrated epic poem about the human skeleton. There are muddy boots, much too big for your feet. A quaint little side table, anything in the farmhouse is quaint. Nothing. That disappointing, really. But I'd love to find some rustic knickknacks or rural tchotchkes. The old farmer is tanned and calloused all over from either a lifetime of farm work or fallen to the vat at the leather factory. Look at you, you're soaked to the bone from the rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe. Thanks, I'm Slime, by the way. Everyone calls me Borge. You're welcome under my roof, Slime, and to share my food and warmth. I have one rule which you must abide. What? You must not look at my daughter. Ever seen one of these? You show off the ring to the Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen. Pretty funny happenstance, the whole proverbial farmer's daughter thing. Just a ring I got for investigating a murder. Doesn't matter to me what you investigate, I simply tell you must not look at my daughter. Fine, I won't. Huh. was either a wash basin or a toilet. Who's to say what's on that farm? You're not going to use it as a toilet as the farmers are behind you, so... What is this woman thinking watching you inspect her bed? I have a bed too. Suddenly the door is drawn apart, revealing a wardrobe consisting of largely of ribbons. Seems impractical for a life on a farm, and so does the oil lamp set at the farm more. Clearly out of the girl's reach. Ask about the ribbons. What's your favorite thing about the ribbons? There's no reply, only the vague sense of change the energy in the air. Me too. We shuffle along the floorboards. Tell her what you like about ribbons. Do you want to hear what I like about the ribbons? Her fast, shallow breathing picks up the pace. I can put them on myself. A rapid, sporadic breath dropped to a soft drone. Actually, if you need any help, that lamp, need me to light it? Somehow, against the constant patter of the rain on the roof, you hear the squelch of her blinking eyes. Pretty high up. Squelch, squelch. Light the lamp. Turning the burner raises the wick to a clouded chimney, but the lamp doesn't ignite. Might be out of oil. Open the lamp. Why, that explains that the whole darn thing won't light. There's no wick in the lamp at all, but a thick iron key. Did you know there's a key in here? She's breathing on your neck. It's the key to your heart. Ha. Hair on your neck is shriveling up. I'm just kidding. Hair, not yours, brushes your skin. I don't mean to be inappropriate. You hear the clatter of teeth colliding. Okay, great. Shut the armoire door. Small mirror hangs by a single nail. If you see the farmer's daughter in the mirror, are you looking at his daughter? Or are you looking at a mirror? In which case the farmer can't legally get mad. I'd be looking at the mirror. Yes, you'd be looking at the mirror, wouldn't you? As hero Perseus, Gorgon Medusas, with the polished surface of the shield, you can look in the mirror. Small jewelry rock covered in a golden velvet and secured with gold clasp. Unsecured. Dust scatters and hangs in the eye as you prise apart the clasp and lift the lid. The farmer's daughter observes this, you think, without comment. But you sense that her warm, subdued breaths are becoming shorter and faster. Inside of it's only an old necklace, which is discolored and worn fleur-de-lis attached to a chain of mottled green grass. Nice necklace. You hear nothing but a reply but a soft simmer of her heavy breaths. Can I have this? Bare feet shuffle along the floorboards. Unless if you say otherwise, I will assume it's fine for you to take the necklace. She's right on your neck. Take the necklace. You got farmer's daughter's necklace. If anyone looks at the farmer's daughter now, they won't see her wearing this necklace. Farmer's daughter makes no evident protest as you slip on the necklace into your pocket, but a rapid breathing on your neck is increasingly unpleasant. Sorry, I'll put it back. What a roller coaster ride this has been. It is impossible to tell what she makes of it all. Look in the mirror. Oh no, what's happening? Well now, I can see why the farmer would have that rule. No house. Great! There's something familiar about the long-haired woman on the road, who stands waist-deep in a puddle of last night's rain. Ah, yes, it's the woman you last saw standing waist-deep in the swamp bog. But this time she bears no sword. It doesn't look like she bought you any gifts or treats at all. For decades, the blade of your great-aunt was hidden in my family for safekeeping. Now the weapon is yours, but our business is not yet concluded. What sword? I don't remember a sword. I don't remember you. Do not waste my time. I kept for you the sword in exchange for a boon. I call upon you now to perform it. With the fulfillment of your obligation shall come to an end to your burdens. I speak, of course, of your swamp geese. I actually got rid of the geese on my own. Do not tamper with my family's magic. They are finely tuned instruments. You know not what you do. But I got rid of it though. It is of no consequence. In return for services rendered by my family, you owe to us a boon. I call upon you to perform it now. If you do not, I shall simply reapply the Gias. Go for it, I'll just take it off again. That Gias was but a child's magic. I like to see you deal with a far more powerful spell. Fine, I will. This isn't a problem to me. Clutch your stomach. The Giases are murder on the guts. Peek, the woman descends in a puddle of fashion, in the fashion of someone storming down a flight of stairs. Oh well. Remove your geas. Jessica, I'm just going to clear up another geas real quick. What are you doing with more geese? Don't worry about it, I'm about to get rid of all the geese. It's just that a little pain and familiar squirt, plus the geese is gone. You barely even hurt that time. I think that's long enough for today. I think we went through like half the Great County, probably. A shame that we didn't explore the farmer's house more.